Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury, and welcome to the Archie Luxury stream. Guys, we got a great show today. Let's start the intro. And hello to JJ. How are you, JJ?
Hello, hello.
How are you going today?
I'm going well. It's the weekend, Arch, the end of the weekend.
Yes, it's Sunday Fun Day, and JJ is doing a stream after our one, aren't you, JJ?
Yeah, later on. 9 p.m. my time.
JJ, question for today.
Shoot.
Can you just collect Rolex?
Yes, you absolutely can.
And I mean,
do you think there's someone out there who just collects Ferrari, Arch, who doesn't want one Ferrari, one Porsche, one Lamborghini? You know, they don't want a mix. They just want one brand.
Now, the thing is, collecting Ferraris like collecting Richard Mille. I think Rolex would be more like a Mercedes. You know what I mean? It's kind of more utilitarian.
Yeah, I agree. But
you can't exactly take a Ferrari to the supermarket. It's a pain in the ass, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Speaking of one watch collectors, hello Bear. How are you?
Hi Gigi. Hi Pontiff.
Hello.
Hey. What's going on, Bear?
Not much. Sunday night, Sunday fun day.
It's a Monday fun day for Arch, you know.
Monday fun day for Arch. Are you doing Sunday fun day, by the way?
Yeah. I missed last week. I got scolded last week for missing it, but you know, sometimes you have to have a life, Bear. You have to do some things on the weekend.
Exactly. Not like Archie and I.
No comment.
So we have a topic. Can you just collect Rolex? Can you just collect Patek? Can you just collect
yeah, but Rolex is more special than Patek because Patek.
Can you collect just Pepsi? Just
yes,
Pepsi.
you can. Yes, you can. You'd have 1675. You'd have 16750. You'd have 16700, 710. You'd have ceramic. You'd have there's three. How many versions of Pepsis are there? The ceramic Pepsis.
A lot. By the way, you're not going to have a lot of viewers tonight
Oh, why is
because it is the NFL playoffs in US. And to be very honest with you, if I'm not employed, I would be also watching football right now.
I was
You're
actually
joking.
going to say, this is why I hopped on early. I probably won't be on the whole time. I might pop on a little after, but I'm definitely going to watch some of the game.
It's a big thing in US, Archie. Football is life.
Okay. Do you think I should cut the show, or what do you think I should do?
No.
There's going to be watch people who don't care about football.
Yeah, there are people who don't care about football. I mean, I'm just kind of giving you heads up. If you see it, don't panic. Because that's a normal thing.
Once Bear cranks the wheel, I'm sure the.
I'll crank the wheel. I'll jump on it. I'm gonna jump on it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes. See how it goes.
By the way, Bear, I wanted to say to you. So I basically do 3 hours in this segment, and I do 1.5 to 2 hours. Now I need to go to sleep, you know. So my time when I do the other stream is I start at 8:30. I go to 10 p.m. and I said, "Hey guys, I'm going to go." They go, "No, you got to stay on for another half hour, Bear. What's the rule? Can I please have a rule?"
It's almost like you have a job, Arch, you know?
Yeah, I would say you stay there. Super chats.
Yes.
Money talks, bullshit walks. I saw, by the way, what an honor we had in your evening or our morning show, a privilege of having a beautiful, wonderful OC on your channel, talking watches. What a beautiful thing. Archieverse and Timverse combining in love and harmony. I love to see that. It fills my heart with joy and happiness. Now, I'm going to turn on the lever and hope for some super chats.
Let me ask you, if you could pick top 5 brands to collect, right? What would they be? You got Rolex. What would be the other 4 that would interest you enough to be able to collect? That you'd get enough, you know, it's rounded out enough where it would satisfy you.
5?
But they would only be exclusive. Like, you know, if you pick one, you can only have that one. It's not like you have all 5 at once. Just 5 brands that you'd be able to live with.
Okay.
There's a reason why I'm getting to it. We'll get into it after we pick, but you'll see what kind of my point. Well, for me, I'll start it this way.
But no, don't start because.
All right, then you start.
It's easiest to be first. Okay. Easiest. I want the easiest one, and then you guys do the harder work. Well, obviously Rolex. That's an easy one. I could go blank pan.
Okay.
I could if I want to. I would not enjoy as much as Rolex. I could do Breguet.
Okay.
I could do Vacheron.
All right.
And Patek.
Okay. What about you, Arch?
Look, I got to tell you something. You're saying what brand? You mean like a one brand? If I could do one brand, for example, right? Oh, we got a first super chat. Very quickly, let me grab this. Oh, Playboy Hefner, $2, 5 pieces. Pepsi, Hulk, Daytona, Day-Date, Yachtmaster.
Beautiful.
Perfection.
I got to say, if I could do one brand.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. I got to tell you, what brand could I do? Just one brand. You know what? First brand I would say would be Breitling.
Okay.
Because they have some really great bang per buck. Amazing bang per buck. The next thing is, I would say as a brand, you could do Omega. Omega's got a beautiful range. Moving slightly more up. What's wrong, Bear?
I should have taken Omega. That's a good one. Archie, you are
Yeah.
Pontiff. There is
Yeah.
a reason why you are Pontiff, sir.
The next one up above from that, I would even say Jaeger LeCoultre. You got dress, you got sport, master compressors. You've got such amazing pieces there. You could easily go be a Jaeger man. And you know, Breguet, I got to be honest with you, Breguet's I don't know if you could really pull Breguet, Marine and the Type 20. That's borderline. Vacheron, borderline. But I think that's where I'd start, more at the lower end, because one of the big things is the reason why you're not going to go Rolex is that you say Rolex is shit value for money. They're expensive. They're expensive, you know? So often if you're going to pick one brand but not Rolex, it's because of money. And I would say Breitling would be my first. Okay, JJ, your go. JJJ.
I like the Breitling pick. I want to just start by saying I like the Breitling pick because they are affordable and there is a well-balanced range. Like you could get like a Datora, you could get that pistachio chronograph. Then you could get more sporty pieces like the Chronomat with like the bullet bracelet, whatever.
And they got the retro.
Yeah, then you could go retro with like the the special edition, like Mark Wahlberg has that rainbow one, or like
and if you want to dress, anything in solid gold would be dress, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so I kind of like those choices. Me personally, I'm starting to think Rolex is the sweet spot because most of the other brands I want are so much more expensive. Like even like what Bear mentioned, like Blancpain, you're spending more money. Those watches are, even though slightly more, but there is definitely a premium on those, unless you're buying gray, I guess. But like the Pateks, the Vacherons, they're all going to be way more money to kind of round out a collection. For me, I would probably say Rolex. Obviously, we all pick that. And 4 more, I would say Cartier is definitely one I would like. Vintage in particular, I would enjoy that as like some type of collection or sub collection. After that, it gets tough because it's like it's easy to just say like Patek or you know what I mean. But really to put like your dollars in there, I would say Breguet is great value. I like that. The Vacheron is great value. Patek is like really good too, but just expensive. I think I would go AP, believe it or not, because they have some interesting stuff coming out. Like you could definitely do an offshore, you could do a classic, 3-hander, you could do a chronograph. Then you could get into some of the new stuff, like the new codes are really nice. Perpetual calendar, the Star Wheel, like they're
expensive.
Right, that's the thing. It's expensive. So I mean, if you're gonna stay in like a certain range, well, even vintage Cartier is getting expensive now. I mean, all of these are getting expensive. So ultimately, I'd go Cartier. I think Omega, you could get a lot of different watches. They produce so many different ones. I think I'm gonna pick Vacheron out of the high end. I think that's the most manageable. So I would go Breguet, Vacheron, Omega, Cartier, and then Rolex would be the 5th.
Now we've got an embezzlement king, £1.80. JJ, would you take a Sky Dweller? If so, which one?
I would take one and I would flip it because it just doesn't wear well on my wrist. It's a little big for me. So I would take a steel, probably blue dial, or I don't know if the white or black are fetching any type of premium anymore. I don't think so. But if I was offered a blue one, I'd snag it. And I wouldn't just flip it for the cash though, but I would try to trade it.
Go blue on a Jubilee. Blue on a Jubilee.
Yeah. I'd probably trade that.
By the way, I going back to your topic, I loved your picks for both of you. I loved your picks on Breitling and Omega. I can't fucking believe I forgot those two. They're truly good brands to collect as a one brand collecting. Especially Omega and Breitling because they have the variety of the watches.
Well, see, Omega, you got things like the Globemaster.
You have it all. You have it all.
You have it all, yes.
You can do beautiful dress. You can do beautiful chronographs. You can do beautiful divers.
Vintage. You could do vintage.
Casual. Name it.
And good value for money. Good value for money on the secondary.
No, that's a wonderful suggestion on both sides, Breitling and Omega. Absolutely good choice. Super chat.
Van Lux, $7. Buddy selling Speedy Sapphire sandwich on leather has the big box and papers, cards. Used, great condition. We agreed on 5,000 Canadian. Thoughts on the panel?
Good
Speedy
price, great
sapphire
watch.
sandwich on leather. So that's not the bracelet. A little bit less for the. I think that's very good buying. What do you think?
I
doesn't
agree.
say. Is that a 1863? 1863 is the display movement, or is
Yeah.
it a 3861? Like which? He didn't quite tell me that, did he? Sorry.
He's doing sapphire all box, the big box.
Yes. Ah, yes. Yeah, big box. Okay.
So in all honesty, that's a very good buy. Great. That's a fair deal. It's a fair deal. You're not ripping him off, and you are getting a good deal. So nobody's being screwed here, and it's a beautiful watch, and it really looks actually really nice on a leather strap. I like that choice. I like it a lot.
What would be an oddball? Like what would you pick like that you wouldn't like something way out of your comfort zone? What brand would be like I don't know, like would be difficult?
Blank pain.
Yeah, that's a tough one for me too.
Ulysses Narden.
It's very good brand for collecting, but I fucking hate it so much. I did collect it in the past. Seiko is a great brand for collecting because of a enormous amount of watches. You can really go crazy, but I just don't like it.
I think for me that brand would be Zenith. There's so many watches that are like you could get. And
you know what? Let me say this,
happy.
JJ.
Happy with them.
I got to tell you, I remember looking at a solid gold Jaeger El Primero, and you know what? It was fucking ugly. Just everything about Zenith they did was. Here we go. Super chat from Playboy Hefner, $2. Budget one brand collections. Longines. Sorry, Seiko, Tissot, Longines. I could do Tissot. Tissot's
I'll
got
do
some amazing.
Hamilton Longines. I would take Seiko out of the equation.
Well, I think he's just naming some that I think Hamilton and Oris should also be in that. That would be the 5 that are budget, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah. Hamilton is a good brand on a budget to collect, definitely.
Out of all of them,
you know what? Hamilton and Longines the two best among these.
Yeah. I think Longines would be my overall favorite, but yeah, I think the top 5 best ones would be Seiko, Tissot, Longines, and then add Oris and Hamilton in there.
Longines got some really fantastic pieces, actually. Really fantastic pieces. I know Archie is not a fan of the Longines, but he's not a fan of any budget brand anyway. I got
to be honest with you, Bear. Seriously, if you're discussing this, Longines has actually impressed me a bit. They've turned up the notch. I remember the days they had those VHP, very high performance quartz fucking things.
They still have it. It's still
They've
popular.
gone really well into retro, into some of their like they have gone like that retro diver.
Longines Museum collection is quite impressive.
What is that other one? That Master Collection, right? That's their high end.
Yeah, Master Collection.
I like that new. Did you see the new one they made? Well, it's not very new anymore, but the new. It's like a 3-hand. It has. It's from the Master Collections of Longines. It's like a dress piece. It's actually really really nice. Very plain, but and simple. It has like Arabic numerals and has like blued hands. Really like subdued. Very nice looking. I can't remember the reference number off the top of my head right now.
I'll just bring that up there. The Longines Master Collection.
There it is. Not that one. No, the plain. It's very plain. That's not it.
With the brigade numbers?
Yeah, it's not this one though. It's very plain. That's not it either.
You have it on my Instagram, Archie.
Okay.
I'll send you the picture, Archie. I'll send it to you to your WhatsApp. Hang on.
Okay.
I think that's the one that JJ is talking about. It's actually beautiful. It has like a brigade numbers, and they're engraved. They're engraved.
Yeah, I think they made them in gold too, which I don't really love the gold, but I like the steel one.
The steel one is actually the way to go.
What do you think? Can I ask you something? Actually, I got another super chat here. Playboy Hefner, $2. The only problem with Hamilton is divers and GMTs. let me ask you something, Bear.
Ask me, Archie.
With Longines itself, I don't know about in your country, but in Australia, if someone's got a Longines, average person would say, "Oh, that's a nice watch."
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
is considered quite a nice watch. How about you,
Oh.
JJ? Most people
Oh,
would. That,
there are people,
Yeah.
normal, average people, regular people who are not watch geeks, consider that high quality, high end watch. I
oh,
sent it to
Bear.
you, the one I think that JJ is talking about, to your WhatsApp. I sent you the link.
Yes.
While you
Yes.
pull that up,
See,
I would say especially non-watch people, because Longines makes a beautiful piece for the price. I think anyone would say that's a beautiful watch, depending on what you have. And they got good variety. Like the GMT is very nice. The Hydro Conquest Diver is very nice. They got dress
the
pieces.
problem is the back. The back is disappointing. That is disappointing.
Well, that's where the $2,000 price tag comes in, though. You know.
Is this the one,
Yeah.
JJ?
Yeah, that's the one.
Here we go. We got a super chat from M1911, $10. Has he changed his name? Wasn't it something else? I don't know.
It's always
Okay.
been M1911.
Okay. I've worn only Rolex for well over 40 years and wouldn't change now. But if I couldn't get what I needed from Rolex, I'd simply buy Omega and JLC and be happy. Good point. Good point, Bear. Simply buy Omega and JLC and be happy.
Wristwatch check.
I'm wearing the bluesy, Bear. Bluesy.
Can't go wrong with bluesy.
I got to tell you, Bear. Let me just have a look. What else you were?
Super charts coming in fast and furious.
Yes, Bear. A lot of people don't like the football.
Thank God.
Frank Cannon. You remember that TV show Cannon? I used to love. He used to drive a big Landau, didn't he? Frank Cannon, $2. Will the Milgauss be upgraded, discontinued in 2023? Definitely not.
We've been saying this in 2021, 2022.
Yes, JJ, you are so right, man. Every single year, at least in the last 3 years, I've been listening that they're going to discontinue Milgauss.
Yeah.
And the only one they discontinued was the, I think the black and white first and then black, right?
Right. All right, you
That's
should switch
right.
me a Bear because his camera's on. Put him up top.
Yes, of course. Sorry. Yes, you're right. Actually got another super chat. AD never calling. Patrick Philippe, we love you. $10. Hi, Arch. Off to a great start with the Three Musketeers of watch knowledge. Nice one, Arch. Great vid. Thank you so much there.
Thank you.
Three Musketeers. Yes. I got to tell you, Bear, this watch here itself, very impressive. The only problem is, oh, what the hell are you wearing here? What's this? Oh, it's wearing a Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Compressor US Navy SEALs. Look at that, Bear.
Yeah. You know what I always like? That is that the one that has? I'm pretty sure that on the crown it has white and red where you turn it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Archie, you want to put the full screen?
Sure, full screen up there for Bear, and he's wearing that today. Holy shit! I didn't know you like.
So each link is titanium and it's wrapped in rubber. Rubber.
Is it solid? Is it?
Yeah,
solid?
it's very. It's
How long
very
you had
good
that for? You've had that for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, about 6 years.
What's the? They haven't really gone anywhere in price, have they?
No.
Nowhere.
It's a good watch, man. It's a good watch.
I'd prefer that to a Longines. Different price point.
Like seriously, Archie. Yeah, okay, so do I.
Yeah.
So
okay.
do I.
Sorry.
Wrist, you know?
Can you show the part when you turn the crown, Bear, to the red?
Oh yes. Sorry, JJ.
Oh, do you know why it turns red? It's so the red you're dead underwater. You know.
Red, you're dead. Can you see the red?
Oh, on the crown.
Right.
Fuck.
That's to show you it's locked, so you know you're getting the right time. Otherwise, red, you're dead.
Do you see it?
You want to make sure it's white when you dive.
Cool, eh? It's a cool watch.
Quirky, I like it. It has some cool things, Good conversation piece for sure.
Yeah, a little bit better than Longines. A little bit better.
M1911 $5. Would you buy a Blancpain 50 Favens 5015 if it was 40 millimeters and not 45?
Yeah.
You know what?
45's too big.
He's hitting it right. Honestly, without any doubt, I will not understand why is Blancpain pushing the larger size. Every time they made any limited edition or anything, it was always 40 millimeter, and people go crazy.
It's like
for some reason they like to make a dinner plates, and I don't get it. I really genuinely don't understand.
Yeah, I like the newer no red with the in 40 mil. That was really nice. I think the mil spec, right? It was 40 mil too, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All the watches that are nice that people would buy in mass, they refuse to make. It's like they don't want to make money.
Crazy, completely crazy.
Tudor Playboy Hefner $2. Couldn't do Tudor collection. Just get 1 to 2 Rolexes.
Well, we have a guy who is an exclusive Tudor collector. Tudor to you,
Mr. Tudor,
gentleman. You met him, Archie, and he collects Tudor exclusively. So it can be done. It can be done. If you are passionate about the brand.
I get what he's saying because it's so Black Bay heavy now. But if you really think about it, you could have a lot of fun. Like get the Monte Carlo, the new Pelagos, get a vintage Black Bay 58, maybe Blue Dial. You could get the Panda Chrono. Even like
P01 really intrigues me. The P01 really intrigues me. I might buy P01.
I don't think I would love to have a Tudor collection though, but I think you could do it if you really enjoy the brand and the price point is there. At a certain point, I'd rather have a Tudor collection than let's say like an Oris collection where it's like almost the same price anyway. You're at like 75-80% there anyway. You might as well, go for the Tudor.
Yeah. I got to tell you guys, seriously, do you really want to buy tuners? Tudors make some beautiful stuff. The problem with Tudor is it's Black Bay only. Everything else, I'm not sure. The Royal, what do you think of the Royal range? Fuck.
Birminghard made some great arguments for that. First, I agree with you, Arch. I would crap all over it, but Birminghard makes some very good fight for it and how much nicer it is than let's say something else for $2,000.
Yeah,
it's really the price is very if you buy that on the secondary, I think you're picking it up for what, like 2,000, something like that, maybe a little more.
Here we go. M1911 $5. Do you guys like or know if the JLC Polaris internal rotatable bezel is reliable? How do you mean reliable? It works.
I know exactly what he means. If you take, I never experienced it, but if you take the Seiko internal bezel, it's a piece of shit. It actually moves too easy, and it's not reliable at all. It's very, very easily moved. There's no lock. I did watch reviews on the I prefer outer rotating bezel always, but I did watch the reviews that Tim Masso did on the what's it called, the Polaris automatic with the inner bezel, and when he was showing it, he does a short video. It seems quite compact, quite, I don't know how to say, firm. I still think you should always go for an outer rotating bezel. I just don't see the point. That's my opinion.
Good point, Bear. Good point.
I mean, my dislike of inner bezels came from, I think the one that really drove me crazy. I can't remember which Seiko was it. Was it Alpinist or some piece of shit like that? And it was just always fucking moving too easy. I think. Yes, Playboy.
Playboy Hefner, $2.
read
The
my
Alpinist
fucking
internal
mind.
bezel is misaligned garbage.
Oh, I hate that fucking watch. I tell you, the more you get to know Seiko, the more hatred you build toward the total lack of quality insurance, total inferiority. I cringe when people tell me SKX is so charming and such a cool watch. There's nothing cool about it. There's nothing charming. It's a piece of garbage. Truly, piece of garbage. You want an inexpensive watch, really inexpensive watch that can be fun. It's a G-Shock, okay? And then if you want to buy a watch in a range of $1,000, look into Hamilton, look into Tissot, and you're going to find something very good for that price, with a good quality control, with the actual quality service, with everything that goes with it. Yeah,
they raised the prices in them, but they didn't raise the quality of them, especially the Alpinist.
Oh, I hate that watch so much. Oh, I hate it so much. I bought it because it was interesting looking. It had a green dial, and actually Archie did a great video on Alpinist. Classic explode video, which starts slow and then builds up. It was fantastic. And I agree with you, Archie. Honestly, I bought it because, you know what, JJ, I get bored, I get itchy to get something, and then Seiko was like a candy. Because it was, as you say, it was cheaper, right? I'm glad they increased the prices, so I'm not actually buying that shit anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't tempt you as much anymore when it's 700 instead of 300.
Exactly.
I actually have I had the SKX 007. I had a couple. I sold them all on eBay when they discontinued them and they started going crazy in price. I'm like, I don't understand this. I'm getting rid of all of them. So I sold them. I had like 3. The only one I have now is the Alpinist, the European edition, the blue dial, that glacier blue. I don't know. I feel like it's a good watch to like travel if you got to like beat the hell out of it. You're not worried about it getting messed up. But like you said, you could just keep a Hamilton like khaki for that, type of travel. So that might be next on the list.
Yeah, there are some really cool ones actually. To be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of this new Murph 39mm, but there's some cool ones. I don't like hands on Murph. That's what bothers me. That cathedral style hands are a little bit not to my taste. I like the military looking. I'm really happy with my bronze one. It's really cool watch to wear. Super chats.
Super chat. Here we go, guys. We've got another super chat from our good friend. This is Playboy Hefner, $2. Archer's point about the 50 Alpinist fonts is true.
What was that, Arch? Can you break that down for us a little?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Basically, they're using variety of the fonts on those watches. There's no consistency in the font.
Very, very inconsistent.
I love how Archie doesn't remember his own fucking work and his own
M1911, $5. If you were international billionaire and wanted to buy only one watch company, not Rolex, which would it be? JLC here. Okay, you know what I would buy? I tell you honestly. See, do you want to make money or do you want to have beautiful pieces? This is the difference. Are you looking at what's
are you looking for money or prestige?
Well, you're buying the company, so you want to maybe turn it around. The one with the most turnaround potential, I would say.
Exactly.
So,
Seiko. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay. How about Mido? How about Mido there? Mido, you know Mido?
Oh my God.
Technos. Have you heard of Technos? Have you heard of Technos watches, JJ?
Is that like Techno Marine?
No. Yeah. Technos.
I think so.
Technos.
They used to be popular in like 2000. People used to put those little stupid diamond. They used to sell those little diamond chips spread all over them.
Yeah, just garbage. Okay, but look, Bear, you know what brand I would buy for $1 billion? See, the thing is, $1 billion, would that buy you a watch company? I would buy. What would
He's
you
saying
buy?
you're an
Bear?
international billionaire. He didn't say $1 billion.
Okay.
He's basically asking you what watch brand do you think you could buy and turn around and make it successful.
No, he did not. He did not ask that. He never. That's
All right,
what
yeah,
you.
that's true. He didn't ask that, but that's what I would imagine.
That's what you want to know.
Right.
Yeah. What would I buy? Fuck. You know what I would like? Omega.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Omega. Omega's very. I think
why?
Omega's
Tell me why.
mass market. It's got potential. Hugely famous brand, isn't it? Omega is, but that'll be billions of dollars. Omega. Let's just Google that. What is Omega worth? Omega worth? Because we've got to check out. Oh, Omega. What is Omega? No, it doesn't tell me. You know, what's my Omega
Doesn't matter.
watch
He
worth?
did not say that. He did not give you any limitations. You're a billionaire, international billionaire.
I think I'd want a boutique-y, small boutique-y sort of brand, Bear. Like Chopin.
Chopin? Chopik?
Is it Chopik? Yeah.
Chopik. Okay.
No. I got to tell you.
You went from Seiko to, like, you are all over. JJ, what's your pick?
Oh, this is tough. It's hard to say, man. I think JLC lost the plot. I don't think anybody's interested in that. Sorry, I know you like the brand, but I don't know.
I'll tell you, I would love to own F. Pigeon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
The prestige that comes with that is remarkable.
Oh, and you can tell Rich Buddy where to go.
Okay, we have some super chats from our punters.
Polo Bear, $2. Arch, ever had to return a watch due to QC issues? No, I don't think I have. I don't recall. So I mainly deal in the second-hand space. Okay.
Yeah, but even then, if there is an issue, you would return it to a dealer, right?
I often bought things and it was no return policy, you know? You always just fixed it up yourself and let go of it, you know?
You know what I found that bothers me a lot? And that happened a couple of times with Omega. Chronographs from Omega tend to be a little bit not aligned. I never seen that on IWC. I never seen that on Breitling. I'm talking brand new, buying it from AD.
Yeah.
And that really annoys me. Also, I hate when bezel is not aligned. That happened to me with Tudor 58, and I returned it.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Because
did they swap it for another one or money back? Yeah.
Swap it for another one.
I would buy
swap it for another one.
I would buy Cartier. That's what I would buy. Now that I thought about it.
Ooh, yeah, that's
swinging. You know what? You know what? I think what I would buy is
go back to Seiko.
Zenith. Here we go. Swinging Kangaroo, $5. I'd buy Seiko and have Bear as brand ambassador. If Bear says no, we will contact Bear every day and won't give up. Joking aside, I'd buy LVMH.
Yeah, that's different. He did not ask. He wants a brand.
Not a conglomerate. Not a conglomerate.
Yeah.
So LVMH owns Tag Heuer. They own Zenith.
I would love to own Mont Blanc. No, sorry. I would love to. My apologies. I would love to own Blanc Pan and tell the fucking idiots to stop making fucking dinner plates and start making watches people want. That's what I would like to do. Also, oh my God, I'm so sad that Breguet does not offer any more Type 20 in that size, brand new. I don't understand why can't they make Type 20 in 39 millimeters? That was perfection. That was perfection. The proportions of that watch, and to do it on a beautiful bracelet like they did. Oof, what a watch. What a watch.
Swinging kangaroo. We've done that one there, and we're caught up there. Bear, I've got to ask you something.
Yeah.
Which brand would you least want? Which brand is impossible to fix?
Probably brand like Mido. Probably.
How about Ebel, Bear? How about Ebel?
Ooh, Ebel is bad. Bad.
How about Baume & Mercier? Baume & Mercier.
Ooh, bad. Dead in the water.
Why is it so bad? Why?
Actually, I think Baume & Mercier is in a little better place than Ebel. Oh my God, Ebel. My AD had Ebel and they just fucking collected them and dumped them. Fucking garbage. They couldn't give it away at fucking 80% off. Fuck me, Dad. No, it's fucking no. I'm serious. Ebel is a garbage. It's a shit. I hope nobody ever.
They were quite well. Remember they had. Let me come back to you. M1911 $5. JLC head honcho Catherine Rayner, full bush or shaven. Pull it up, Arch.
Pull up Catherine Renier. Catherine Renier. Just what's her name? Yeah.
She's the JLC CEO, isn't she?
She's a JLC head honcho, yeah. So he's asking, what's your opinion?
Kate Reiner, isn't she? Reiner? Kate Reiner, isn't she?
Yes. Catherine Renier. Catherine Renier. Not Reiner, Renier.
Oh, look at that. She's
so he's
gorgeous.
Asking you, is she full bush or is she shaven?
I don't even think she uses the toilet, Bear.
Is she that perfect?
She is perfect, Bear.
You like her, Archie?
She's gorgeous. But I don't judge my executives by their looks, do you?
No, of course not. Yeah, she is beautiful. She is a beautiful woman. I think she's trimmed. I am going middle way. I think she is trimmed.
I got to tell you.
I don't think she's fully shaven. JJ, what's your opinion, JJ?
I have no opinion on this. I don't know.
JJ wants to remain classy. Okay, you notice that
JJ wants
he
to
stays
remain
away.
classy.
He lets me and you go fucking stupid. He steps back. He gets involved only when conversation is at a level. So
Bear, I remember these Ebel Beluga.
Oh, JJ, we had a discussion yesterday. Who was the bigger fan of Archie? I just wanna call it as I wanna see if I was right. From you or Marco Ferrante, who was actually bigger fan of Archie when you started the show?
When we started?
Yeah.
I would say Marco.
I was right. Thank you.
I think he's more starstruck. I don't know. No offense, Arch. I didn't just.
No.
I thought you were a fun guy. I didn't really think of you as like a, celebrity guy.
Hey, I don't think I'm a celebrity either. To be honest with you there, I don't think I'm a celebrity either.
Well, you're a fourth-rate celebrity. Is it fourth rate? What rate is it? I don't remember. Or fifth rate?
Fifth rate, yeah.
You showing us Ebel watches to try to change her mind, or what's the idea here?
So when did Ebel? They used to make stuff at the same factory. They're owned by Richemont, I think.
Yeah.
And they made, this is the Beluga. The Beluga, they had a solid gold. It was beautiful. Some of their Beluga. What the fuck went wrong with Ebel? When did they go? Remember the Ebel? Remember the 1911?
Show me that
Beluga. Was very popular.
I want to see that Beluga that you say it's beautiful. Let me see that Beluga.
This is the ladies Beluga. It's a ladies watch.
Okay.
When did they go wrong? When did they go wrong? Tell me
Mr.
this.
Zoso says that Abel had Zenith El Primero movements.
When
I
did
did
they
not
go
know
wrong?
that.
You know, tell me this, Bear. If you're picking,
I think, to be honest with you, their biggest issue is that their design is very dated.
what's wrong with Baume & Mercier? Look at these modern classics here, the Riviera.
No, Baume & Mercier has got some decent
You
watches.
remember these? Remember these Riviera? Remember those in the 90s? They were so cool, weren't they?
Cool? I don't know.
What do you reckon? Is it mid-tier garbage, or what's Baume & Mercier?
Baume & Mercier is
JJ.
not. I don't see them as a mid-tier. Do you see them as a mid-tier?
Remember that two-tone was so popular, the Baume & Mercier Riviera? You were a sophisticated cat if you had one of those.
Actually, I like the new Riviera. I actually like the new Riviera. It's kind of like Alpine Eagle. It has that look, right? I like the blue one. I like the bracelet. It's interlock bracelet in it. Bring it up. That's actually a decent watch.
Yes. That's the which one again, Bear? The Baume & Mercier.
The Riviera, the Baume & Mercier Riviera. It's a pretty decent watch, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Also, Clifton's got some. Is that the one that has the one that's a tribute to the cars that has a half black, half white dial?
To me, this is like
Yes.
Tag Heuer, this watch, right? Like a Tag Heuer, I guess. Brad.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, why did Tag Heuer do so well at that mid-tier where Baume & Mercier sank like a concrete boat?
Design.
It's like you could have two cars at the same price. If nobody likes the way your car looks, they're not going to buy it, you know?
Yeah, put the new Riviera and see what do you guys think about the new Riviera.
You got some super chats coming in also.
Oh, yes.
Here we go. Super chats. AD never calling $10. Arch, have you on speaker while getting ready for dinner? Please say hello to Mrs. Philippe. Hello there. Thank you so much for letting your husband
What a beautiful
participate.
and classy lady that lady is, you know?
She is. She has a new Datejust 36 Jubilee fluted with diamond dial. Nice and loud, please. Hello, Mrs. Philippe. Nice one, Arch. Great vid. Thank you, Patrick. Your husband is a great guy. He's one of the greatest guys I ever... On my American tour, he just makes me laugh. Fun guy, Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick is awesome, man. Awesome guy. Enjoy your dinner, Patrick, with your beautiful
enjoy
wife.
your dinner. M19115 $5. Do you remember when fascination with watches began? Mine was from the 60s. John Cameron's Sway's commercials on the Timex Marlin. When was my fascination? Well, my dad was given a Seiko 5 by some clients of his, and I thought it was so amazing. A Seiko 5.
Can you try to bring that commercial if it's available on YouTube? The one that he's mentioning, John Cameron Swayze commercial on Timex Marlin. I wonder if that's available on YouTube.
Yes, I'm just calling it up. I found it.
Let's take a look. I always love those old commercials. We need to share the screen, boss. There we go.
Years ago, I heard my papa say to my Uncle Herschel, he said, someday I will satch more.
Yes, tonight Timex is proud to be presenting the second Timex All-Star Jazz Show with great stars like Louis Armstrong and Jack Teagarden.
So cool.
And tonight Timex is proud to present for the first time anywhere a great new star. The new wafer-thin waterproof Timex 100. It's handsome, isn't it? Notice how it captures the elegance and beauty of the most expensive watches. See how thin and streamlined it is. Here is a truly luxurious, thin, waterproof, shock-resistant watch. The Timex 100 at only $15. Well, perhaps you're wondering if such a magnificent watch can stand up to the famous Timex tradition of rugged durability. Let's find out right now. For in a live demonstration, we're going to prove that this new addition to the Timex family is just as sturdy and just as dependable as you would expect a Timex watch to be. Now, several hours ago, we immersed 2 Timex 100s in water, and we froze them. Here's one of them. I'll put it in there. Here's another. In it goes. We're going to place these watches as we've done. We've placed them embedded in ice in our famous Timex agitator to see what happens at 1,300 vibrations per minute. For good measure, let's just throw in a couple more pieces of ice, and here we go. Look at that ice break up and bang against those Timex watches.
Very effective, you know.
If I can get it off here. All right, let's see now how these handsome new Timex 100s stood up under that test. Yes, they're still running perfectly. For only Timex, with its exclusive V-conic movement, can take such a licking and keep on ticking. And may I emphasize, this is a live demonstration. The Timex 100 is also scientifically sealed against dust and dirt, too. Yes, you can own or give this latest addition to the famous Timex watch family, the new thin waterproof Timex 100.
How about
Very
this
cool.
one, Bear?
Very cool, Archie. Thank you, Archie, for sharing that.
Look at this. They put it onto a propeller. Remember this ad?
I don't. I never seen this.
You see here, now we'll submerge it in the tank. And all right,
So they
directly
attached
to the propeller blade,
two-
you see
yeah,
here,
two
now we'll
Timexes.
submerge it in the tank. And all right, let's go. Now just imagine, the Timex watch on that propeller, let's lift her out, has been flashed through the water on that blade to the tune of 4,500 revolutions per minute. What a test for a waterproof, shock-resistant watch. It was such a test that it threw the watch off in the tank, and I'm very sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, because we had it all arranged so you would get a picture of that sweep hand still working, as it did perfectly during numerous rehearsals here tonight, I assure you. I know because I have stood in water at least 6 times this evening, and the watch has functioned perfectly each time. And it's something that only Timex, with that...
What do you think, Bear?
I think these are very good, effective commercials. That's what I think. And I always loved Marlin, by the way, from Timex. I think it's a cool watch. I have a green one. Love it.
Timex itself, their luxury brand or not, Bear? What do you think?
Oh, God, no. God, no. Nothing luxury about it. Super chat from Mr. Zoso, $2.
Mr. Zoso, $2. Here we go, $2. El Primero used in Ebel 1911 chronograph. There we go. Very good point. And we've got another one here. Michael S. Thoughts on the Patek 5212A. The Tan's favorite, that watch there.
Yeah, beautiful watch.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I
It's
don't
beautiful.
like it at all. I don't understand what you people see in it. I'm sorry. That's the one with that looks like Oris, right? I'm sorry.
I like the writing on it. I think it's pretty cool. You know how they got the writing on there, right?
Yes, that's the
Bear's like, I
design.
don't give a fuck how they wrote it.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. It's
You don't think this future collectible? Wasn't this the first steel piece, Calatrava? Oh no.
What do you mean, JJ? How they got the writing on it? Can
You see the font on the writing, the font. If you could pull
Yes,
up
sir.
a little bigger, Arch.
supposed to
maybe?
resemble. It's supposed to resemble handwriting, Bear.
Right, but all the employees, not all the employees, but certain employees wrote these dates out, like the January, February, all the Thursday, Friday, and they took a blend, like through a computer, of every handwriting and made it into one handwriting.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, it's like I don't know who.
I did not know that. I never knew that. Let me
Maybe
take
one of the
a
guys
look.
in the chat could tell us what It wasn't like every employee, but it was like every certain type of employee.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay, hang on. I gotta make a bigger picture so you can see from what Archie's showing there. That's interesting. I have to admit that's very interesting. Much as a watch, aesthetics remind me a little bit. It's a white version of a 6006. That's how I see it, and I don't like that watch.
Yeah, like a reverse 6006.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I just think it's a very interesting idea what they did. That's cool. That's a cool idea. Well, Michael, I think majority loves this watch. I know that TAN is trying very hard to find one in Canada. Yeah. It's a
Amazing
watch
stuff.
if you like it. It's a Patek. A little bit busy too. Yeah, you're right, Hans Knees and Toes. A little bit busy. I honestly, when I like the everybody hates the pilot watch from Patek, and I love it. That Calatrava, pilot Calatrava. I fucking think it's so cool. Well, the rest of the people, like people say you have to buy that to get something good. I actually like that. I like that. Super chat from M1911.
M1911 $5. When my Rolex obsession began in the 70s with movies like The Deep with Nick Nolte and Marathon Man with Dustin Hoffman.
Marathon Man is a great scene, I think, when he actually offers the Rolex, and I think it was it Day-Date or Pepsi for the ride.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What watch was it? Day-Date or Pepsi?
I thought it was a Pepsi, but maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're right, Pontiff. I think you're right. They'll tell us in a chat for sure. They'll tell us in a chat.
Yes.
Pepsi. People confirmed it's a Pepsi.
Pepsi. It's
and Hans Knees and Toes brings up another interesting one. Jeff Bridges in movie Jagged Edge wears a 5513. Pontiff, do you know which brand is most frequently used in movies in Hollywood?
It's not Rolex?
I never knew. I just read this information.
It's not Rolex?
No. Yes, Davey 85 got it first, and then Nick Miller's got it second. And it is Hamilton. Hamilton has been most frequently used brand in the movies. Well, kind of makes sense too, because let's understand that Hamilton was American brand. It was American brand originally before it moved to Swiss. And then we have a super chat, Archie.
Here we go. M1911. Coolest watch in movies must be Paul Newman's Datejust in Color of Money. Yes, Tom Cruise. And Bill Murray's Datejust in Lost in Translation. You remember that? That wasn't that long ago, Lost in Translation. When was that?
Actually, that was long ago. It's just we are getting old. It's a great movie too. It's a great movie. That's the movie that made that chick really famous. Her name is
2003, 20 years ago, Arch.
Yeah.
It's not long ago.
Yeah, Archie, long ago.
Guys, I got to cut out at 7 o'clock. I'm going to try to hop on again before.
Hey, no worries there. We'll send the link to you. We'll send the link to you, JJ.
Cool. Yeah, I think Curly said he's going to do a show after me, so I'll set up the dungeon after that.
No worries there.
Keep the train chugging. All right, fellas. I'll try to hop back on, but if not, have a good night. Thanks for having me.
That's the story, Bear.
What game are you watching? What's your team? Who are you supporting? JJ. Is he gone?
I think he's gone.
He's gone. Oh, Vikings are losing 24-21 against New York Giants. I go for Giants in that one. That's the only game going right now at this time. Okay, Go ahead, Archibald.
Here we go. CB, $5. I tried on the 5212. Lots of writing on the dial, but it's a bit small for my taste. Can't read it. Yes. It is very busy dial. I will. He's talking about the 5212, the one you hate it.
No. Listen, the
Mhm.
word hate is too strong. The one I don't feel. I don't feel.
Yes. Okay, there. We've got another super chat here from M1911, $2. Jeff Bridges in Against All Odds. He wore a sub.
I don't think I ever seen that. I love Jeff Bridges, but I don't think I've seen that movie, and he wore a sub. That's interesting. Thank you for letting me know that. I always love. Do you like spotting watches in the movies, Archie? Pay attention.
Yes.
There's only two of us. I can't carry
Yes.
this show. I'm not.
No.
as
I
big of a star
understand.
like
I'm
you.
just thinking. I'm thinking. Do I like watching movies? And I'm just thinking. Yeah, I do. I do.
No. Do you like spotting watches in the movies?
Of course.
What was the last watch you spotted?
Well, this was the movie, the Gucci movie. They didn't actually have the watch, but they said he spent money on a vintage Patek World Time 25.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I was thinking of you.
They didn't
I
show.
was thinking of you right away. Good movie.
And I liked that movie. The only thing I didn't like about it, right? You know how they tried to make his cousin as a bit of a fool.
Right.
I don't think that was fair because he's the guy who invented the Gucci double G. Don't forget that.
And that's no fool. Yeah, I agree.
I admit, and you got to remember too, a lot of these were 70s fashions, and he was pushing the design envelope. They may, in retrospect, they could be very dated, but I think it wasn't fair how they portrayed him as a fool. I don't know if he was a fool. You know what I mean?
Right.
And those families, they can be very bitchy. It's and I mean his wife. I thought he should have stayed with that wife. She seemed like a very loyal wife. What did you think?
I agree.
I
agree.
What was wrong with that? She was just a very loyal wife. I mean. I didn't see anything against that. We got William Money, $2. Christian Bale wore a reverso as Bruce Wayne. Yes. And the funny thing is,
I did not know that.
Did you know?
You know what? That makes kind of sense for the style. For the style, you know what? As a billionaire, as this kind of like a elegant fucking guy, in real life, I can see him wearing that. It makes sense. It's a dress watch that can kind of be worn in any occasion.
That's exactly it. William Money, $2. Christian Bale wore a reverso as Bruce Wayne. Okay, guys, let's get some more contestants on the show. Let's get some guys on here today. Come on, guys. We have a lot of fun. We had a really good talk with JJ. He was really cool. And
what would you say is the most famous watch?
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Thomas Crown Affair, that's Pierce Brosnan. They had to take the logo off the reverso because he was signed to Omega at the time.
No kidding.
Yeah, if you see the...
What was I watching recently that had the Pierce, not Pierce Brosnan, the new James Bond, the most recent James Bond. I was watching on Netflix and he was wearing. Oh my!
I'll bring this up. Look at this, Bear. I'm going to bring this up for you so you can see it.
Yeah, please.
This is the Pierce Brosnan reverso, and if you look at it, they've taken the name off it. Sorry, apologies. You see, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that?
I'll look on my bigger screen.
Sure.
I look on my bigger screen. Yeah, that's funny. That's
And Bruce Wayne had the Reverso Grand Date in Batman. So Thomas Crown Affair, apparently, yeah, it's quite an interesting.
What would you consider to be the most iconic watch shot in all time in the movies? Would you say that's the one with James Bond Rolex sub in Doctor No? Is that the one you think
You know,
would that be the most famous watch shot?
I got to be totally honest with you. I don't like these super rehearsed watch shots where they overcompensate. I think sometimes the best watch placement is accidental, non-paid for placement. You know what I mean? Glengarry Ross. You see this watch? You see that was with Alec Baldwin. That was a fantastic movie there. But I got to tell you, Bear, Apocalypse Now, that was another great movie. There's some good stuff around, Bear. There's some good stuff around. And this is how it goes. This is how it goes. I got to tell you, wristwatches in the movies. What's I've often looked into it. I liked it, but a lot of time they use fakes. This is the terrible thing, Bear. A lot of time they use fakes, which is it.
I know they use the fake Daytona in the Kill Bill. I don't know why. Why they use fakes? Sorry, I had to respond something work related.
No. That's Bear. Of course. Don't be silly. I don't know. I think because they could damage them or the budget. It kind of destroys the whole ethos if they've used fakes, don't you think?
I see no reason for it.
The
expenses are. I mean, what's I don't know. Makes no sense to me.
Yes. No, you're right. I'm just calling something up for you to look at, Bear.
The one watch that made me look for it, and I even wanted to look and buy, was one with the Brad Pitt. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it was. I'm gonna tell you which one. It was like a bull one, right?
Yes. The Top Gun, remember Top Gun? He had the Porsche
right?
design
Porsche?
Orfina. Yeah. That's that one. Tom Hanks, the Speedmaster. Blood Diamonds, the Breitling Avenger Chrono.
Yeah.
Casino Royale had that's a nice watch, that. But this scene was stupid. You know where they see Omega, Rolex, no Omega.
No, it wasn't stupid. It was cool.
You think so?
It was a cool scene.
So Stallone, Pam 332.
Well, he made the watch famous, right?
Yes, he did. Expendables, Richard Mille 32. Look at that, Bear. Fike. That's
Supercharged from M1911.
M1911, $2. Christian Bale wore a Reverso as Bruce Wayne. Yes, sirree. Yes,
no, next Supercharged, boss. Next Supercharged.
Oh, sorry. M1911, $5. I wish Rolex would take a two-tone yellow root beer, would make a two-tone yellow root beer on Jubilee, like Clint Eastwood in The Line of Fire. Two tones, Bear. Two tones.
You know what? That's possible. I can see them doing that. I mean, they already have a root beer. But why yellow? Why change the beautiful rose gold?
Now, this pissed me off. You know that movie Kingsman? I wish he had something special. He had a Brumont on. I wanted him to have something special. You know what I mean?
Ouch. Well, They probably wanted to. They probably paid big bucks to promote British brand type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in all honesty, that's the Brits need a better brand. I mean, seriously, for a country that's such a important in the horological aspect of making watches and such a history, for Bremont to be the most known brand, fuck off, man. That's wrong. Something doesn't make sense.
No, it really doesn't make sense.
Oh, I
at all.
know. Hans Nisentos. Roger Smith is definitely the king of horology, and he is in Great Britain, so that's something quite impressive. But they need to have a decent brand like Germans have, like Japanese have. They need that because ultimately they are, I would say, England, Japan, Germany, Switzerland are countries of amazing heritage when it comes to horology.
The funny thing is, Bear, it's I got to be honest with you, Bear.
Smiths was once, yeah. Smiths was once.
Smiths, yes.
They were once. Now, what we have as a Smiths today, it's a joke. It's reinvented bullshit to capitalize on a great history of the watch. So you're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Smiths was once. Yes, that's the They used to make dials for cars, Bear. Dials as well.
Forbin is really right. The show that really showed some really cool watches.
Ah, Madman.
Yeah, you can bring that up. It's actually very cool.
Yes.
And yes, sir, Danny, you are right. Rolex was originally English before they moved to Geneva to save on parts and taxes. You are 100% right, sir. And that's one of the reasons he called Tudor, because he had such an admiration for the Tudor royal family. Okay, so we have here, go to the regular, what's it called? Regular, not to the images, to the regular Google.
That's my image there, Bear. Look at that.
Which one?
So regular image. Okay, don't go to images, go to regular Google.
Yeah,
all the watches of Madman.
About it. And then, yeah,
all the watches of,
will have all the story like you did before.
Here we go. Look at this here. Don Draper. He had the Tuxedo Jaguar LeCoultre Memovox.
That looks good on him, man.
He's a good actor. I like him.
And the show was amazing. Amazing.
Did you see him when he was also in Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah, me too.
Your Enthusiasm.
Me too.
Season 2, he had remember the Reverser? Look at this. In 2012, JLC released the Grand Reverser Ultrathune tribute to Madman, a very niche collaboration, limited to 25 pieces. Sterling Cooper Draper Pierce. Look at that, Bear.
What do you think?
Cool.
You like it?
I reckon that's fucking cool. What do you think?
I think so too, Archie. It's a very cool
Season
era.
4 is working in an advertising account with Rolex, so his wardrobe changes. Explorer 1. Look at that. But it should be not the modern one. It should be a 1016. Then he had an Omega. Roger Sterling. Did you like the character Roger Sterling, Bear?
Very much. Very much. Maybe even more than Don Draper. Maybe even more than Don Draper.
So he had the Tudor.
Bonnie says that he was the hottest guy.
Ah.
Not Don. She said the coolest, the hottest guy was actually him.
This is Megan Draper. And what was this? What did she wear? She wore what did she wear? She wore a with a Jules Jerkinson. Oh, Jules Jerkinson. Okay, cool. Peter Campbell. he was a bit of what did he have? He had Hamilton, Sputnik. I didn't like him as a character. What did you think of him, Pete Campbell?
No, very Tim-like. He's a Tim Wright-like. He's a backstabber. He's opportunist. He's a cunt.
Because the funny thing is, are you how into Mad Men were you?
Very much. I loved it.
So Don Draper, that was a fictitious name. That was his. Oh, we got Playboy Hefner in the background. Hello, Playboy. How are you?
What's going on, fellas? How you doing?
You're not watching the
Playboy.
game. What happened?
I'm not much of a football guy, not gonna lie.
Good.
That's okay.
We need those people today.
Plus, to be honest, your fans could just turn down the volume on the football game and just watch this too.
Exactly.
Just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get a glass of water. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. So, do you like the Mad Men Playboy Hefner?
Man, not gonna lie, I missed like the last minute because I was trying to get into the studio.
We were talking. We're talking about Mad Men series with the Don Draper and the watches in that series and the style and fashion and all that bullshit. Have you ever been into that show?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched that show. And I'm currently wearing a watch you probably wouldn't exactly like either. It's from a different movie. I felt like it was on par with the topic, the Murph.
What is? I'm gonna look on my bigger screen. What do we have here? Is this a Murph?
Yep, it's a watch you're not too into, but
No. Listen, don't misunderstand me. I love Hamiltons. I love the khaki Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that kind of doesn't go with my taste is the cathedral hand.
Yeah.
Now the movie as a movie is one of my absolutely most favorite movies by far. I love the theme of the movie. I love the actors. I love the idea of exploring the time component and how time moves differently in different sections of the universe. And I think frankly, if you want to talk about the greatest use of the watch in Hollywood of all times would be exactly, I think, that one. That watch is actually a star of the movie, a way to communicate, true. Right?
That's true.
Is this a new one that's a 39 millimeter?
Yes, the 38, I believe. Yep.
38.
Yep.
Yeah, I especially liked the box that the originals one came, the limited edition, which resembled that three-dimensional library, for a lack of a better word, where he ends up communicating with his daughter, the colors of it. But I never liked the... Huh?
Yeah, it was a very long movie, though. That is one thing, though. It was a very long one to get through. But
it's so good that...
It is.
I kind of, to be honest with you, not long enough. Not long enough. Does this one have on a hand the Morse message as well, like the other one that's 42?
Sadly, it doesn't. I've heard some people like that. I actually preferred the Morse code, but it's too big for my wrist, so I had to get the 38, and sadly just...
So they didn't put the Morse code on this one?
No.
Too bad, because there was a nice
bit of a
touch.
miss.
What's on the back of the case back of the watch?
It's the lackluster display case back, but I probably think they should have probably went solid with it and put some kind of
something
design.
movie related for sure. Is the box any special or no?
No. If you want, I can go get it, but it's just a basic Hamilton. I think it's a wooden box with some booklets in it. It's nothing special.
How much did you pay for it?
I believe it was $850.
See, that's not ridiculous money, Bear. What do you think?
No.
Still a lot of money.
It's cheaper than the 42 millimeter by $100.
42 for that style of watch is just not right. To be very honest with you, it doesn't suit the watch. It's too big. Even if you have a bigger wrist, the style of the watch compromised with the 42 millimeter size. My opinion. That's the way I see it.
I completely agree.
The sweet spot for Hamilton khaki, Actually, the original Hamilton khaki, the ones that was worn by the soldiers, was a 34 millimeter.
Yeah.
Then they got to 36 millimeter. And I think the sweet spot is 38 to 40. I think that's where they should be making their watches. That's just my advice.
I probably completely agree, especially because they have the smaller lug to lugs. Like they have very small lugs. So if they would go back to 36, it'd look way too small on a wrist.
Probably. We're not used to that. Super chat, Archie, from Time to Unwind.
Time to unwind. £1.80. Arch, you ever put a large pickle in your Speedos?
Did you, Archie?
No. No, I didn't do that. No, sorry.
Because you don't have to, or because you don't care?
I just don't care, Bear. Just don't care at all. It's yeah, that's just the way it goes, Bear. You know what I mean?
Swinging Kangaroo, super chat. Thank you, Swinging Kangaroo, $2. Much appreciated.
Swinging Kangaroo, $2. I really like the Hamilton that Elvis wore. Very cool. That's the pizza cutter, to quote Marco, the pizza cutter.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's interesting. It's different. It's, again, something Hamilton did that others didn't. Unique. Not my style. They use it also in Man in Black, the more modern version. But to be honest with you, I give kudos to Hamilton for producing something unique, right?
Yes.
I don't think of any other brand that has a watch in that format, in that shape.
That's true. One thing I didn't like, I think they dropped a version with a chronograph, and with how the dial's set up, the circles are so small and don't match the case shape at all, so it looks a little off, to say the least.
Yeah. Tell me this, Hamilton. What do you think of Hamilton? Is it in the spot? What sort of brand is it? On the decline? Is it on the rise? What is it, Bear?
Hamilton leads and rules the space between around $1,000
Garbage.
and under. No, not garbage at all. It's actually best if you have $1,000, you want to buy a watch. That's where you should be looking before anything else.
Yes. Good point, Bear.
If you can find me a better brand for $1,000 or under, I'd like to hear it. I'm open to it.
Yes. $1,000, Bear. It's not a lot of money, really, is it?
$1,000 is it's still a lot of money. It's not. I mean, if you tell a regular person that you bought a watch that costs $1,000, the comment tends to be wow. And I mean, majority of the people do buy the Apple watches, right?
Let's go and have a look at their website, Bear. Let's look at their website. This is Hamilton's website. Let's go shopping. Can we go shopping? Let's pretend we're interested, okay, Bear?
Sure. Well, I own Hamilton.
Holy fuck! Pizza cutter, $17,000 pizza cutter. What the fuck is that, Bear?
I would not even consider that. But
now I got to tell you, what does look nice. This base. Okay, these are in Aussie dollars.
Yes.
That's like an Explorer khaki field watch. Very
super chat, Archie.
Super chat. Here we go. Swinging Kangaroo. $2. I really like Hamilton that Elvis wore. Very cool. We did that one. And we got Time to Unwind. Bear, I like the blue jacket you're wearing. Yes, it looks very, very cool. You're very
Thank
cool.
you. It's a Puma, and it's a gift from my sister-in-law. Thank you.
Now, Bear, look at this. The watch looks...
Well, this is the one, I think. That's the one that Playboy has.
Yes.
Exactly. That's why I brought it up, Bear. Now, you said you paid $800 US. Okay, fair enough. Do you love it? Have you had comments on it? Have you had comments on it? Hey, that watch looks amazing.
No, sadly not. I don't think I've gotten that on any of my watches except for probably
a Rolex.
Oh, actually, I used to have a Cartier Santos, and I used to get compliments on that pretty often, surprisingly. But other than that, most watches people don't really pay attention to. sad part about this hobby, but you know, I like them.
It looks very elegant on the leather strap there. It's like an Explorer 1, Bear. What do you think?
Yeah, I can see what you're
38
saying.
mils. 38
like-
mils, nice size.
I'll be honest with you, I love Hamilton khaki. That would be not my choice. Because I already explained I'm not a big fan of cathedral hand. I like more military look of the Hamilton watches.
Why couldn't they put Mercedes hands on it?
Oh no.
I'll show you. I'll go get my Hamilton to show you, okay?
Please do, Bear. Please do. The pizza cutter. Did you think about getting a Ventura by any chance?
There's not one time I've ever considered that watch. I just don't think I nor many people could pull off that look. But I mean, I'm glad it's an option for people, but it's definitely not for me.
So you can get a nice. Let's have a look here. Hamilton.
See, I do like the khaki feel mechanicals. The only problem I had, because I almost bought the white dial one, or probably you would call it probably a wannabe polar, but I don't like the pizza slice indices. That's what they remind me of. So I can't unsee it.
Here's my bronze one. This is bronze.
I do like the bronze.
Pizza slice.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the indices.
He's got the pizza slice indices. I can see your pizza slice indices there, Bear.
Why do you call them pizza slice indices?
That's what they are.
It's more
I don't get
noticeable
it. I
on
don't
the white dial,
understand.
but they're shaped like pizza slices, especially on the white dial because they pop out. On the black dial, I feel like it helps
Oh,
out.
yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. But they're like a faux patina here, so it's harder to notice because it matches nicely with the bronze color.
Agreed.
I like this
on
watch.
the white dial, not so much.
I like this watch. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on so you can see how it looks. It's a nice size. It's a nice watch. I wanted to experience the exotic material like bronze into something that doesn't cost a shitload of money, like Tudor.
Agreed.
And it's interesting. It has certain charisma. It has certain beauty in it. I even love this strap. Well, the leather strap, right?
Looks nice.
Doesn't it look good, eh? It looks nice.
Do you wear that much? Do you wear that much?
I do wear this watch. I actually wear this watch, to be honest with you. Much? What's much? But I do wear it.
It's a good beater, too. Because if you lose it, you won't be too mad at the price.
Right. It looks good.
How could you possibly lose a watch? I've never considered losing a watch. How could you possibly lose a watch?
With the friends I have, I don't know how they manage it, but
how do you lose a watch, Bear? I never heard of this shit before, Bear. Lose a watch, like lose a friend, lose like you'd lose a dog. What do you want to lose, Bear? What's this? Lose a watch? Have you ever considered losing a watch? I'm not giving a watch away. No, I don't know.
I haven't lost a watch personally, but
no, I don't. Oh, Playboy Hefner, he's a bit of a model type. Look at this.
Good-looking guy. Good look. Well, he's a Playboy Hefner. I mean, what do you expect? He's a good-looking guy.
I appreciate it.
Young man. Good-looking young man.
Arch. NATO says, I lost a few. No, they were stolen. They were physically, violently stolen.
GB, super chat.
GB, $2. I thought you left one at the hotel. Ooh. Yes.
You were a little bit drunk, weren't you, Archie?
Yes, indeed.
Let's not talk about those things. Go with your narrative. Archie. I actually admire that you pick Hamilton. What other watches you have, Playboy?
I currently only have 3 watches. I actually sold off a few because I was kind of going down the rabbit hole of getting like the micro brands or micro shitters or whatever. And I still have shitters in comparison to you guys, but I have a Seiko, it's a Sarks 055. It's like the quote unquote homage to the Grand Snowflake. I think they call it the baby Grand Snowflake.
Oh, Sarb 035, right?
No, it's actually the Sarks 055.
055. Can we see it?
Yep. Yeah, for
And
sure.
what else you got? What else you got? Bring everything you have. We want to see your watches.
Yeah, for
Yes. Let's have a look here, Bear.
Yeah.
Right back.
Well, a good-looking young man. Archie,
Yes.
eh? Do you remember when you were a young man?
Oh, shit, Bear. It was like yesterday. What the fuck? How come it went so quick? Where did it go? Where did that happen? What happened, Bear?
Like this, brother. Like this. Honestly, I'd give all my watches to be young, thin, tall, good-looking.
Yes.
Super chat from Mr. Valju, $5.
Mr. Valju, $5. Here we go there. I lost a Seamaster once, left in the golf cart, wrapped in a towel while swinging 18 holes. Shit. Did you get it back?
Oh, that's
No,
a big
you
loss.
lost it. Gone.
Oh man,
By the way,
that's terrible.
I'm gonna encourage this comment, and I love this comment from Hans Knees and Toes. It's good to see young men into watches. It's good to see that our hobby continues. Let's see
sure.
the watches. Let's see the watches.
Okay,
Full
okay.
screen, Archie. Full screen for our friend Playboy.
Full screen. Here we go.
All right, Arch, be easy on me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
But-
No. We understand. You're a young man. You got ways to go.
Yeah.
Which city
so,
are you living in? Which city?
Orlando, Florida.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. It's not too cold over here. But so I started out probably 2020 actually collecting. I've always had watches, but I wasn't really into the hobby until
Yes.
probably after I got out of the military, and then I had more time to search on things. Then
You were in the
I'll say it again.
military?
yes,
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you
thank
for your
you. I
service.
appreciate
Yes. Did you see my Navy SEALs GG
yes, I did.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It was
Eh?
a nice watch. But
What
started off with,
branch?
like, the
What brand?
OMMANEY,
What branch did you serve?
the Army.
Army. Good man. Good man. Real soldier. Real fucking soldier.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I started off with this $50 Russian shitter right
Wow.
here, and it was
Yeah.
so cheap. I just haven't
Which brand is that?
Vostok.
Vostok.
get it to
Excellent.
focus,
Excellent. Those are AK-47s of the watch community, of the watch world. Very
Mm.
robust. Very good watch. You know that?
Yeah, for
Is
sure.
it with the
And for
wobbly-
$50?
Is it a wobbly?
No, I hate those crowns.
Yeah. Those are divers. So this one is a little bit different. This is officer one.
Yeah, it's in their dress line, and it still has a
Right.
mechanical movement. It hasn't done me bad so far.
It's actually a nice dial. I like that watch.
Oh, by the way, Trapper's just left a comment there, Bear. I know it's not super chat. Trapper says, I found so much cool shit in golf carts. I worked at a golf course when in high school. Thank you, Trapper.
That's
Trapper follows the narrative. Good man. You got a lot of love, Playboy, for your service. Just so you know, in the chat, people are showing you a lot of
Yes.
respect, sir.
Oh, appreciate it, everybody. I'll have to check the chat out later when I get back in there.
Man, how long
But,
were you in the service for? How long were you there for?
I did 4 years active, straight out of high school when I was 17, and then I did 2 years in the
Fucking
reserve.
Good
Yep.
on you, man. Well done. Well done. I
Yep,
don't
I'm out of there now.
It's hard. Sir, next watch, sir. What have you got
Yes.
there?
Next is the Seiko I was talking about, the Stark 55.
Baby snowflake.
Yes. And
Yeah, it's a nice watch, George.
it's not bad.
It is.
I do see the quality difference, though, seeing like the Grand Seikos and the Rolexes in the boutiques, because when you
Yes.
look close at them, at the polishing and the indices and the hands, you see like fingerprints, dust, things like that. You don't typically see that when you get up higher. So I can admit that. I was surprised to find out they actually use or what do you guys like to call it, the kamikaze polishing? These as well. I was pretty surprised that the Presage line went up there. And then the third one, obviously, my Murph. So,
Well, I can tell you that's your best watch, in my
the
opinion.
Murph?
Yes.
Yes. It's my favorite as well.
And
I
it
have a
looks
bunch of
really
other
good
watches
on you
from
as
other
well.
people.
It looks really good on you as well.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
What's a watch that you aspire to? What's your what are you going after? What's your future? What do you see you collecting? What would be the piece that you are gunning after?
Like a big piece that would be big for me because.
Yeah, the big for you, of course.
Yeah, that would probably be a Yachtmaster. It's probably one of the only newer Rolexes I like, really like. That's still within a range that I could probably attain.
Which Yachtmaster? The steel with the platinum,
Correct.
Platinum bezel, blue dial or slate
Blue
dial?
dial.
Blue dial.
Yep.
I have to tell you, I can understand that. I did on my channel when I was still making videos. I did a video titled "The Best, Most Beautiful Steel Rolex, Modern Steel Rolex," and I did exactly that watch.
Yes.
It is truly beautiful. Also, I loved how slim it is and elegant. It has the design and slimness of the Daytona. It has those elegant curving lugs. The watch blue with that platinum or whatever Rolex bullshits and calls it. I don't know the name.
Yeah. Who knows?
It's a nice contrast. The blue dials are just beautiful. Archie is a huge fan of blue dials.
Yep.
So
same. That's my favorite color. So
I really hope you get it. I really hope you get it because I think you will enjoy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But in the short term, definitely the kind of how you viewed the bronze with the Hamilton. I want to try the silver case with the Tudor with the, I think it's like a grayish taupish dial, something like that.
Yes.
So I want to try out that Black Bay 58 for sure.
Now, Bear, I just want to show you something. You said a few really nasty comments before, and I just
what?
I want to show you something. You said some really nasty shit about Ebel.
Oh fuck! I hate the bell. Please don't buy a bell, okay? Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Were you ever a Miami Vice fan?
I'm aware of it. I'm not a fan.
Okay, have a look at this.
Okay, show us, Archie.
Because I'm just getting sick of your. Look at this. Look at this guy here. Who's this?
Oh,
Don Johnson.
That guy. That's a good-looking fucking guy, man.
He wore an Ebel 1911 chronograph.
Let me just get my sleeves up. I want to look like Don Johnson. I'm gonna get my sleeves up.
Don Johnson, look at this. He wore a Ebel 1911 with a Zenith El Primero movement. Mr. Zoso mentioned this. Steel and gold. Look at that, Bear. What do you think of that? Is that cool? Is that just the coolest man? Look at that, Bear.
Well, he's a cool man. He can fucking wear whatever he wants.
Ebel 1911 chronograph. This is with the Zenith. This was the one Mr. Zoso was talking about.
Well, can you bring up that watch so we can actually see the watch? I'd love to see that watch. Please.
Oh, Bear,
please.
Bear. Here we go, Bear. Here we go. I'll bring this up for my Bear.
I have to do something, but I'm watching and participating, but I got to do something.
That's okay.
I'm watching.
Look at that. Look at that, Bear. How's that for beautiful? What do you think of that?
Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's still a bit fucking ugly.
Ugly.
The case and the bezel.
Yeah, I gotta say to you, it's ugly, Bear. It's ugly. It's ugly. Thank you, Bear, for. So, Playboy Hefner, let me ask you this:
you've been for being nasty. I'm nasty.
You've been in. What do you do? What industry are you involved in now? What do you do now?
Currently, I do human resources for a company called Sodexo. So I basically just work from home and.
Okay. That's okay. Outsourcing. How would you fire me?
Can I give you one advice, Playboy?
Yes.
I'm a military guy as well. Can I give you advice? Stop eating the way you were eating.
Okay.
Because it's not going to end well. When you are in the military active and you eat the way you eat, it's all good.
Yeah.
When you leave them, I was like you at one time, believe it or not. And then
nice and
the
thin.
shit happened. Okay?
Yeah.
So
it's a bad habit for sure. I'm trying to get better with my nutrition, but
yeah, just the intake has to be general. the intake has to be a little bit less. That's what I would say, for obvious reasons. So you and also you are now doing work that it's not even physical. You are basically doing work sitting
in a chair.
down at the computer screen.
Yep,
Do you exercise regularly?
for sure. I try to go to the gym 5 times a week. I like boxing, so I try and do boxing. It's good cardio as well, so that'll
Oh fuck,
get a
that's the
bulk of those
best
calories
cardio.
off.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a
there's
car? Do you drive a car?
Yes, but not any Mercedes or anything like that. I drive a nice, reliable Honda Accord.
Ooh,
Playboy
good
Hafner,
for you.
do you
Good for
like
you.
to
Good for
talk
you.
about
Yes.
the cars?
No,
Thank
No,
you.
I'm
I
the furthest
like
thing from a
cars.
car nut.
You live by yourself or with your girlfriend or buddies?
I actually have a roommate from high school. He's a best friend.
Okay.
I actually live with him. I actually just got out of being in an apartment with my girlfriend. Not the best decision. Just to warn anybody else that wants to do it.
Oh, what went wrong? Tell me what was the problem? If you break the relationship, it goes pear-shaped.
Yeah, it's very interesting because I'm not saying it's all girls. It could be guys that do it too, but people act a certain way when you're not living with them. But then when you live with them, they tend to get a little more comfortable with acting how they wanted to act in the first place. So.
Yeah. How old are you?
24.
What a very nice young man, Bear. Wouldn't you love a son like this?
Absolutely.
Far out, man.
I appreciate it, guys.
I got to tell you, man, you are fucking winning, okay? Man, you hang in there and you're doing really well. I'm really proud of you.
I appreciate that.
I got to tell you, in life you can only try your best and you're really doing well. I got to tell you, wristwatches, what Playboy, do you want to get a Rolex one day? What's the go? Tell me.
Were you not listening? Were you not fucking listening?
Yeah, I was, Bear.
Which watch he does aspire to get?
He wants to get a Daytona.
No. You're such a
Pepsi.
You're such a fuckface. You know what? I want to punch you right now. You know that? His watch, the one he loves the most, is the blue dial Yachtmaster in steel and platinum bezel.
That's right. We were talking about blue dials before. Sorry, apologies.
Yes, that is the goal. No worries at all.
So, you're in Miami. You're having a good time in Miami?
Yeah, it's a pretty nice place. I'm in Orlando, but so it isn't as nice as Miami.
Okay.
Probably like on the fun party scene, but it's a pretty nice area. I try and stay out of trouble, so I'm not the club type, but I just try and focus on college right now and all that fun stuff that I have to get through to get my degree so I can go up in my current organization I'm in. So
man, that's fantastic.
Working up the ladder.
How did you found Archie? When did you start watching Archie? Why are you watching Archie? What's the story here?
Actually, it was when I was deployed in Afghanistan. I came across the Urban Gentry, and I did not like his videos, but they were more like kind of read off Google type videos. I just say a bunch of history, and I saw Archie in the recommended, and I was like, this guy's great, like, because he's fun to watch, so it kind of eases you into the facts. Like, you're not just hearing a bunch of facts back to back. It's like you actually hear someone putting some personality behind it. So I definitely got into him in that way, and actually took kind of a hiatus from watches for a while. But in 2020, when I got out of the Army, I had more time, so I actually got back into watches and started watching him again. And then the whole time I didn't know he had a live stream, to be honest. So I got into the live stream probably within the last year, and I've been watching ever since. So
Archie, imagine this: a young man in service in Afghanistan finds ARCHIELUXURY. That alone should make you happy that what you're doing. That alone should engage you and actually make you listen to this young man and love this young man.
He's a great guy. He's lived a great life, and he's only 24. Holy shit, Bear. That's
Yeah. The man's man, the real man.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you
Let me
definitely
just check the
great
scores.
channel.
Let me check the scores for the punters. Okay, hang on, punters. I'll keep you updated. No worries. Let's see what's going on. Vikings have the ball. Vikings have the ball. Giants leading 31-24. And it is, holy shit, it's only 2 minutes left. Fuck me, Dad. It's to be or not to be. 3rd and 8 at Minnesota 48. Oh, shitski. That's not looking good for the Vikings. It's not looking good for the Vikings. Bills beat Dolphins 34-31.
Oh, my Florida team. Dang it.
Yeah. So, hi, Laura. Nice to see you, Laura. Always nice to see my dear, sweet Canadian friend, Laura. Laura Connor, Archie. What is he doing now? What the fuck is he doing?
Seems like he's taking a business call. I'm trying to figure out how to see the chat at the same time.
I'll just be 1 minute.
No.
I'll just be 1 minute.
I'm leaving.
No.
I'm leaving. It's 2 hours. I fulfill my responsibilities. I get paid. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. It's like, you got my work out of me.
Exactly. So what's going on in the chat? Let me see. Jimmy says, respect to your service, Hafner.
Thank you.
Let's see what else. Hans Niesentos says that was actually a very nice testimonial for Arch, and I agree, truly nice. He is a unique character. Somebody noticed that I always cross my arms. Well, I can try to be more like Diego, or what the fuck is his name? OC. But it doesn't work for me, so that's the way it is, punters.
Bear, I got to tell you something. You know what, Bear? Life is hard at times, okay?
What makes it so hard, Archie? Tell me.
Hot water system problems, but don't worry about that, Bear.
Who needs the hot water? You can have a cold shower.
That's
they're good for you. Bill's character.
Is Daryl the plumber by any chance servicing you right now, Archie?
Yeah. Don't even ask about the prices. You know what?
Daryl the plumber, union guy. You are screwed, man. Daryl the plumber is here. Yeah.
Bear, I got to tell you this. I think for a young man.
By the way, did you know, Playboy Hafner? Did you know that Urban Gentry, the Tristano, actually started here on this show, Archie Luxury Show?
Yes, I actually found out about that kind of going through videos here in the live stream. And I saw a few videos Archie used to have that said something about the rat. And I always kind of was questioning who it was referring to. And then I kind of saw the other channel I watched, Theo and Harris. I saw Christian talking about it on here. I was like, wow, it must be true, because like Archie's saying it, he's in a realm. Christian's saying it, he's on a completely different channel. It's like, there's a bunch of testimonials.
He was a huge fan of Archie Luxury. He was sending him gifts. He wanted his love and attention. Archie was giving it to him in small doses, because some people cannot handle. There are people that cannot handle Archie Luxury's love. It's sometimes overwhelming. So he gives small doses, right? And I remember when he sent you, Archie, the beautiful big book on hotels, the luxury hotels.
Yes.
Do you still have that book?
I sold it, Bear. And the funny thing is, I sold it to a guy. The postage was probably the same as what I sold it for.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That happens when you underestimate. On eBay, sometimes you really get screwed.
You do.
Yeah. So what's going on, Archie? What are we going to talk about? What's a topic you want to bring up?
I got to tell you this. So tell me this, there, Playboy Hefner. You got your job. You got an apartment. By the way, is the lease in your name or your roommate's name?
Both.
Okay, both names. Good. How much a week you paying? Or month? In America, it's a month, isn't it? You say a month.
Yes. The rent's actually going up here. It's about $2,100 a month.
Fuck, $2,100 a month? Fuck, that's dear.
Yeah, so for
2,100
me,
a
it's
month.
about $1,000 a month. Yep.
US, holy shit.
Fuck me dead. That
Oh, yeah.
Bear, what the hell is that?
COVID happened. That's
Let
what
me
happened.
tell you, Playboy Hefner,
Mhm.
I would be going to Mississippi, Arizona, somewhere cheap. All you need is a block of land with a Gulfstream caravan on it.
Yeah, I actually heard you talking with Mike about that, and I saw the prices down there, and it's a little tempting. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Because
cheaper.
I mean, what's happened to Miami? Miami at one stage, after the financial crisis, Bear, that you couldn't give that shit away in Miami, Bear.
What do you mean?
The prices collapsed. You know that?
That's very true. I say about 10 years ago, because my
I did
grandma
not know
works in
that,
real estate.
honestly.
There was a big timeshare company, the Seagulls. Had a timeshare empire. Remember that series that was on TV, The Seagulls? Remember the
Yeah.
Seagulls?
Yeah. No, I don't know that one.
Yeah. It was the Seagulls. They had a fortune from timeshare. David Siegel. He had Westgate Resorts. He was the founder of Westgate. You heard of Westgate Resorts? No? No? Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that was interesting. Interesting situation.
I'm losing
there.
you. You're not grabbing my attention. You're not
Sorry.
entertaining me.
Everyone moved to Orlando, 800,000. 3,000 for a one-bedroom apartment in New York City or San Fran. Yeah, 3,000. Holy fuck! What do you need to do? And that's not even including going out money. That's just that's ridiculous, Bear.
Don't
I
buy
pay-
any Oris, please. Don't buy any Oris, Playboy.
I'm
Heard
not
of
the biggest fan of
Tissot?
Oris.
Tissot?
No,
Tissot.
listen. This is a plan. This is a plan. Next watch needs to be Tudor.
Okay.
It's attainable. That's something you can gun it for. Find a Tudor that speaks to you, either Pelagos FXD or let's say Pelagos 39mm or Tudor. You always select a little bit smaller. Tudor 58s, blue or gilded, or silver is also cool. Something like that. Something
Yeah, the
that's
Black
very
Bay 58
universal.
Blue. Yeah, Black
Pardon?
Bay 58 Blue is actually the last watch I had. I sold it because I like the silver one with the gray.
Oh, you have the
I
silver
think it's a gray
one?
dial. No, not yet. But I used to have
Yeah,
the blue.
that's a nice dial. That's a nice dial. Just I don't know how is that silver gonna work. I genuinely don't know. I never owned a silver. I had that watch, the silver one. I sold it. I was too scared.
Okay.
I was too concerned. Is it gonna get? Like if you have a silver jewelry, it gets black. It gets dark very fast, right?
You gotta clean it often.
But they said that they treated this really special. If anyone actually has it for a longer time, I'd love to see how well it holds. What is it looking like? Because watch is a watch. Colors are perfect.
Agreed.
Perfect. And size is perfect. Everything about it is cool.
I completely agree because I got a baby wrist, so I can't have watches that are too big. I kind of max out at 40 mil. So
done.
41.
That's a good watch for you. That's a good watch for you. Just don't go into Oris. Don't buy Nomos, please. You've been in the military.
No,
people, the real men, they don't buy Nomos. Okay, please don't buy Nomos. The real men don't buy Nomos. Archie, you know what
I'm not too
watch?
into the Nomos design. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What about you? Like the Nomos design?
No, I don't like Nomos design.
No,
like Nomos,
no.
And now Oris is getting into the like $4,000, $5,000 range. I would never pay that much on an Oris. Like sub 2,000 is about where I'm at with Oris, and I don't really want an Oris. So
yeah, I'm thinking all the watches that people get sucked into it in the beginning of their collecting that I would avoid. We earlier were talking about Baume & Mercier. Stay away from that shit. What else we were talking, Archie? The shit that to stay away from.
Baume & Mercier, Ebel,
Frederick Constant.
Mido,
Oh my
Mido.
God! Stay away from Frederick Constant.
Mido is unsellable, Bear. You know that I
Well,
honestly.
there's a good diver from Mido. I mean, I take a Mido over all these that I mentioned.
Here we go. What's your timing? $2. Playboy. I have a 40 mil JLC alarm dress watch, 4,000. That's a Memovox JLC Memovox.
Yeah.
He wants to sell it. By the way, he wants to get rid of it. He wants to get rid of it, Bear. He wants to get rid of it. Remember? We could do a deal with this young man here.
Don't buy that watch. Not good for you. No.
Swinging Kangaroo, $2. Christopher Ward on a NATO strap. Get a Christopher Ward on a NATO.
Christian Ward NATO strap.
That guy's hilarious.
No. What else is a big no, Archie? What else is a big no?
I got to tell you, Bear. I'm just trying to find.
You know what's a cool watch, in my opinion, that I like? A Longines Hydro Conquest on a rubber strap. I had a green one. It almost looks like a Aquanaut bomb grenade. It has that look. It's a good watch. It's nice. It's a good size, not too big. It's built nicely. That's like if you want to go a little cheaper.
Can I show you my first decent watch I got, Bear, as a kid?
Sure.
Okay, so we're talking about absolute garbage, and I'm doing it on a quiet day, Bear, so no one picks up on this. Is that okay with you?
Well, nobody's watching, nobody's super chatting, people watching football. Yeah, why not?
Okay, because I want to sneak it in. You know, like politicians, they sneak in bad news just before Christmas. You know, like, you know what I mean? So I'm going to sneak in this here. This was my first watch. My dad had this. He gave it to me because he couldn't afford anything decent.
Can I just interrupt 1 second? I'm going to tell you,
Yes.
Mark Omega, if I see you once again talking about that channel and promoting that channel in our chat, I'm going to ban you. So this is a fair warning to you, sir.
I'll give him a timeout. I'll give him a timeout. Okay.
No, even timeout. I'm telling you right now, Mark Omega, I don't care what he does. I don't care at all what's going on. So if you are embarrassed by being here, then don't fucking come here, okay? One more fucking comment, and I'm going to slap you like a little bitch on the top of it. Let's see, Archie, what did you get?
This was here, the Technos. This was the Technos.
What the fuck is that monstrosity? It's like a Raketa or something.
I can't remember it being a Condor, but it looks similar. Because otherwise I would remember if it said Condor, because I don't forget petty gossip. But this is
There's one blue dial I do not like.
1970s.
Super chat from wonderful Mr. Valju, $4.99, $5 US.
Here we go, Mr. Valju, $5. When I was getting started, I loved my no-date Longines Legend Diver. Interesting. Longines
Legend Diver is a cool watch. It's a cool watch, man. Not cheap, though.
No.
Legend
It's like
Diver
$2,000,
is
I
not
think,
cheap.
right?
That's a Tudor money, guys. Tudor money.
Exactly, Bear. Exactly. So I got to tell you, these discount diver type watches, Bear, are you really that keen to buy the cheapest, nastiest watches? Is that the way to go? Is that the way to go, Bear?
I was daydreaming. Can you ask me again? I pulled Archie. I wasn't fucking paying attention to you at all.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, Bear, these no nonsense watches, these are often an entry into the hobby.
Yes.
Because we can't afford.
He's entering hobby quite through good pieces. He bought a Vostok, which is respectable, cheap watch. He paid 50, 60, 70 bucks. Okay. It's a first step. He bought Seiko, which is also not, when he bought it, wasn't probably that expensive anyway. And it's a nicely done piece. And now he has a Hamilton, which is proper entry-level Swiss brand. He also bought a watch, which is going to hold well because it has this attachment to very cool movie. And I think that's now we stop. Now we don't buy affordable watches. Now we are looking to go up, to go and bring it to next level. Super chat from Swinging Kangaroo.
Super chat from Swinging Kangaroo. Here we go, Bear. $2. Last super chat. The military style strap on Tudor chrono. Military style. What's he mean? Which Tudor's that?
I don't know. How about? Okay, so he had a
Possibly
super
the
chat.
FXD, maybe. Oh,
How
you said
about
Chrono, never mind.
Tudor Chrono, white dial on full strap? Okay, so Tudor Chrono. Okay, you know which Diet Panda.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And now he's suggesting that on military style strap. So picture white panda on military style strap.
Yes. Hey, we got Curly here. Hello. How are you?
How are you, gents? Just got done with dinner.
Curly.
Just got done with dinner. I was a little bored. I figured I'd jump on. How you doing? Oh, I can't. Your name's covered up. Something.
Playboy.
What's up? He looks like a player. I wish I was young like you again.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. How you doing,
Smart
Curly? How you
guy.
doing?
Smart guy.
This guy.
From
Buff.
Army. He did his service.
Oh, thank you for your service, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Intelligent, loves watches, discovered Archie while in service in Afghanistan.
So what the hell are you doing here on the screen with three old fat guys?
Well, I was in the chat. I heard the invite, and I was like, well, no one else is going on. I might as well try.
Sometimes
I've always wanted
you.
to, but it could be a little intimidating, but why not, you know?
Yeah, it is a little intimidating.
No, not really.
Not really. Well, you know what? I'm gonna drop some links here.
Okay. Links for what?
For jumping on the panel. I don't see it pinned at the top unless I'm wrong.
Archie's too busy. Archie's too busy daydreaming.
I got to tell you, it's great to see you guys here today.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Now, it's you didn't like my Technos watch there, Bear. That's the one. And you know what happened to that watch?
I just forwarded you from Singing Kangaroo the Tudor that he's talking about.
Oh,
he wants you
yes.
to show it.
It's a bund type strap, Bear. That's like a bund, you know, the bund sort of strap, isn't it? You know?
Exactly, Archie. Exactly.
Yeah. That's so cool. I'll just call it up. We'll bring it up on the screen here now.
Hey guys, if you don't mind giving us a little thumbs up, we got 172 people in the house with only 56 thumbs up.
There we go. Look at that. There we go. Look at that there.
That can't be good. Just pure silence.
It looks interesting. I think I prefer it on the bracelet, though.
No, I love this watch. I'll be honest with you. I prefer it on the bracelet as well.
But what a great option, but
it's not easy watch to get. To be honest with you, they are not readily available in ADs. Hardest to get modern Tudor by far, especially the white dial, for obvious reasons, because it is Tudor, it is Diet Panda, and people are buying it to substitute the idea of owning a real Panda. And but it's a great watch. It's a bit big, Playboy. To be honest with you, I don't think this would suit your style.
oh no, Bear! I think this is him perfect. This is not big. These are not big, ridiculous money. Oh, they're not cheap. No,
they're fair money. The problem is size. He prefers watches. His sweet spot is 38 to 40. This is big.
Is there a picture of this on somebody's wrist by chance? So we can see what it looks like on a wrist?
Sure, I'm sure you can find that. Just put.
I mean, what is this? Is this like a leather There's a leather strap, but it goes around the case, or I don't. What do you?
Yeah.
call
It's completely.
It's called a
it's
bund strap. They
bund
call it a
strap.
bund
strap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I typically see those on the bullhead style watches more often. It looks interesting on the chrono. Still don't prefer it though, personally. Looks cool though.
Oh wow! Singing Kangaroo says that his AD has it, and it sits there for 6 months. Wow, that's interesting. That's the only one I don't see in my AD at all.
Hey, we got Coffee and Snickers on. Let's get him on. Hello.
Howdo, guys. How's it going?
Good.
Hey,
good.
not too bad. How are you?
I'm
Very
alright.
good, Stickers.
Have you recommended a
Christopher Ward on a NATO.
You know the scar, Archie. You know the scar. So, Archie, I'm doing a GoFundMe page, mate. Will you drop a $5 in it so I can
Hey,
travel
no
around
worries.
Europe?
We can do that for you. No problems.
Nice one, mate. And then once you've sent me $5, I'll fuck you off like I fuck everyone off, mate.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Bear, what's your favourite watch, mate?
Christian Ward on a NATO.
Oh, what a choice, mate. That's just so good. I can't believe you love one of them, mate.
I'm a big fan, Tickers, and I follow your advice. You are influencer.
Oh, nice.
Hey, we got Irix Guy. How are you, Irix Guy?
Doing great, man. How you doing? How y'all doing?
CB, $10. Bear, do you really like Tudors? I remember them in the 80s and 90s in the Rolex windows after hours. They took the Rolex in and left the Tudors out because no thief would go through the trouble. Wow.
No, that's hilarious. Yeah, you know what? They were so bad and ugly that they kicked them out of US as well. Yeah, I am not big fan of Tudors. I do like some Tudors. Okay, I think the new Tudors are doing decent job. I think they have a good quality watch for the money. I mean, they just increased the prices, so they're not going in the right direction, if you ask me. But at that price level, they're still probably the best buy from retail. From retail, I repeat, from retail. So, do I like them? Not too much, but I think they are good value, and I do love 58. I think they're well done. They're like vintage subs. And I do like Black Bay Pro, which is kind of like a Steve McQueen GMT. He has that cool look. And I do like the Diet Panda. I think it's a cool watch. That's about it. And I do like Tudor FXD, the one that Snickers has.
Oh, it's a fucking great watch. You need to get it on a 19 plate, mate. Oh, it don't mean shit. It's the National one.
Yes, and if it's not that one, then it sucks, right?
It means fuck all, mate. Hey, mate, Archie, mate. I've got someone in chat, mate, and he's found out that I've been doing his wife. So I'm a bit.
What a beautiful dog! What a beautiful dog, Playboy.
Thank you. I didn't think he'd bark, you guys. I didn't think he could see you.
He's so cute.
Prince.
Are you allowed to have a dog in an apartment? Holy shit!
Yeah, you got to pay extra though. Sadly, it's like $50.
Is that an Aussie Shepherd dog?
Yep, it's a miniature Australian Shepherd. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dog.
I've got a Kestrel. It's called Archie.
Are you doing the dungeon tonight, Curly?
JJ's got Sunday Fun Day. I don't think we are.
After JJ or no?
I don't think so.
No, eh?
That's okay.
Tomorrow we're gonna.
It's good. You know what? I tell you what. I do a night show too. Sometimes, fuck, it gets long. You know what I mean? It gets long there. I know the feeling.
By the way, stickers. There's a bus driver of the Route 73 here in the chat. He says hi to you.
That's him, mate. He's found out I've been doing his wife and getting off at stop before. But I think he's caught me because I've left a Snickers wrapper on bus seat.
Let me. I want to check the score. Hang on. Yeah. Talk, Archie. Talk, Archie. Run the show, Archie. Don't sleep.
I gotta tell you guys, seriously, it's great to have you here, and we love to have the watch talk. What's a good topic for tomorrow, guys? What topics would you like to have tomorrow?
Christian Ward on a NATO strap. It's always a good copy. It's always a good topic, mate.
Christopher Ward on a NATO strap.
A bel Cunto.
I got to be honest with you. You notice that NATOs have died off a bit since Rolex took the holes. They've gone to the no holes case. People don't seem to be NATOing as much.
No, mate, that's because I've started wearing them on my tasteless cunt, so everyone thinks, fuck that, I'm not doing the same as him.
Yeah, that things have changed. This is what sort of happens, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like with these things.
Mate, I could do a full show on a NATO strap. I fucking love me NATO straps, me on my Christian Ward.
Yes, you love your NATOs.
Archie, if I come and see you, will you sign me NATO strap?
I'd love that. I tell you honestly, NATOs themselves, they're kind of. It's funny in the watch game itself. The straps and the bracelets, you'd kind of put in third-party type straps and bracelets. Nowadays, guys, they don't do that. It's not the same, is it? Really, it's very different, Bear. What do you think?
Archie, mate, I just get mine off Amazon. It's 3 for £2.
3 for £2.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that, can you? Hey, 3 for £2. What's JJ? What's in your watch collection? Oh, he's talking about watch collection. What's in your watch collection? We sort of covered that a bit today too, didn't we? We covered some other people.
That's when you have no fucking idea what to talk about, so you just put fucking anything to just cover the base.
I thought that was a good topic we had today, Bear.
Which topic was it?
Can you just have Rolex?
Do you have access to Instagram, Arch?
Yeah, I do.
You should put on. You should check out Roman Sharf's Instagram and Nico's. Nico's in Miami with Roman Sharf. They got a few good little shorts that they put up on their Instagrams from their penthouse.
They got a penthouse?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, oh yeah. They're going down there for the Miami Watch Show.
Hey, Irix guy, how are you, man? He's got the watch on, Bear. He's got the reverse panda. Look at that, the watch that we were talking about. He's wearing the damn thing. Look at this, Bear.
It's a big watch. He's got a big wrist. He's got a big wrist, so obviously he can handle it. You can see the size, right?
Alex, mate, why ain't you got any of them on a NATO strap?
And we got a super chat. CB, $5. Bear, what do you think about Richard Mille? Money aside, would you like to get one? And if yes, which one?
Richard Mille is another stratosphere above my ability. It's actually not one. It's like a 1, 2, 3 layers of stratospheres above the stratosphere. Therefore, I never put a lot of thought in it. Would I like to have one? Of course, I would like to have one. Probably Rafa Nadal would be my choice. I love the technology that goes into that watch. I think it's remarkable technology. The aesthetics, you know what? There's so many other watches at that price level that I would rather own. But there's something very cool about it. I don't think I hate it. It's just too far from my reach. So I never really got emotionally attached to any of them.
And we got Timepiece Esquire, our good friend, Bear, our good friend, $10. Have you guys heard how much Tim Rong made today? Over $3,000 with 3 hours to go. Super chat to support Archie Luxury Love, thank you.
Timepiece Esquire is matching all the super chats. Hey, Timepiece, you know the only problem is? Humble Pine already paid for Blondie's trip. he already paid for her ticket. She was already going, buddy. I'm sorry. But thank you for your super chat, Timepiece Esquire. Here you go,
that's
CB.
okay. Look,
Yeah, that's
hey,
you gotta love it. You gotta love it. He knows how to work his people.
CB, $10. Thank you, Time Prices, for your super chats. Timepiece Esquire. I'm happy for Tim's success.
I bet you he voted. I have a feeling that, and I'm pretty sure I'm right. The Timepiece Esquire voted for Biden. I can see this guy being a big Biden supporter. Honestly, that's the mentality of the person.
You know what? When you're a lawyer, you're a successful lawyer, and you want to flaunt it, you want to have something to do with your money. That's good. Good for him. It's okay.
Listen, I'm not even going into that. I'm trying to figure the personality. I really believe that's the mentality of the person that would.
He's L.A. Kingpin. That's him. That's his personality, man.
Oh, he's in L.A.?
I don't know, but it seems like he's an L.A. Kingpin. You know, he likes to flex. I know what the flex is. Hey, Esquire, good for you, buddy. But I just wanted to let you know, just because they plopped Blondie up there, Humble Pine already paid for her ticket. She was already going to Miami, buddy. So, but if you want to donate your money, you donate your money. He looks very cute now.
But why would Blondie go to Miami? I don't understand.
They're all going to Miami. They're going. Timmy's going to Miami for a month.
Okay, for some kind of watch event, right?
He is going to go and try and crash the Miami watch show along to.
Okay, you know what? I can understand why
he's gonna stalk Roman Sharf, and he's gonna stalk Nico, and he's gonna stalk Watch Eric,
as he did in the past. But okay, so it kind of makes sense when he plays and pretends to be the watch journalist, as he calls himself, the news. But what's the point of bringing like a person like Blondie? I don't understand. What's her role in that? What is she going to do?
He's like the entourage. Timmy
like a posse, like they follow him around.
Yeah, posse, exactly. Perfect.
Oh,
yep.
Fuck.
Yep.
Hey, JJ, mate.
Hello, guys. The Giants won.
The Giants won, eh? Yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm happy about that one. I'm not a big fan of Vikings. They're in a division with my Lions, and I see we have a rivalry with them. Not as bad as Green Bay, but kind of like that. So I will always go against them by
Timepiece
default.
Esquire, $5. Yes, I live in Los Angeles.
I see him being like a Los Angeles kingpin lawyer.
What do you think? What do you think? Is he like a troll, or what's the purpose? Like, what does it really mean? This, like, I try to figure him out. You know,
having fun. He's just having fun. Having fun.
So entertaining himself. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
JT, $5. Why don't you read Houdinki, etc., to learn what's going on in the watch world, so you have something new to discuss instead of do you like Rolex every day? What I said was, can you just collect Rolex?
I read the Houdinki today, and there is a bunny watch I wanna get for my bunny. There's a bunny watch that I wanna get for my bunny. You wanna check it out, Archie?
Thank you, JT.
JT is actually a good guy. I think he's trying to give constructive criticism.
No, JT is a wonderful guy. Wonderful. That's not. I agree with you, JT. JJ is JT's fucking J guys.
JL
guys.
J4.
I want you to see the bunny watch on Houdinki. I mean, and there's a super chat from Timepiece Esquire while you opening Houdinki. Don't do Google search for Houdinki. Just open Houdinki.
Timepiece Esquire, $5. I'm trying to encourage Archie to be better with my trolling.
How would that work? Like, how do you actually encourage him? I don't understand. You're consistently putting him down. And I don't get it.
How much to fly Archie to Miami for the weekend? How much would it take, Arch? Jump on a plane tomorrow morning and go to Miami for a few days.
I don't think Archie would want that, to be honest with you.
I think
There we go.
I understand what Timepiece is doing. This is what you call motivational trolls.
I like to be motivated.
Look at
with
the bunny
Super Chat.
watch. Look at the. Wouldn't that be cute for my bunny?
Thank you, Timepiece.
Look at that, JJ. What do you think, JJ? Look how cute that is.
It's an interesting watch. Yeah, it's fun. What size is it?
I don't know. I didn't. To be honest with you, it comes out January 19. I'll check first if she likes it. I'm not gonna jump the gun. And
How much is it?
The bunny ear is kind of annoying. You know?
What is this watch called? The Miffy Moon Phase?
yeah, look how cute that is.
You know,
Aww.
the only problem with this is you got a safe full of Rolexes, and then you're gonna buy your wife a Miffy Moon Phase.
Hey, I
little
want to
Miss
say
Muffet.
hi to our friend Tanzil Ansari.
Fuck! Bear, the price is $3,000.
Okay, that's not terrible.
38 mil, not bad.
That's
With the
a nice
Salita
size, too.
movement?
Archie is only going to travel to Kuala fucking Lumpur.
I'll fly to Miami. How much do we need to raise? 5,000 in PayPal. I'll be in Miami this weekend. I'll report live for Archie. 2 hours a day, live from Miami.
Guys, our Kez is going nuts here. She's trying to fucking get to mealworm, so I'm going to have to go. And then after
Thank
that,
you for coming. Thank you for coming, Snickers. We
Cheers,
love
mate.
you, Snickers.
Thank
Take
you very
care,
much,
Snickers.
mate. Thank you, Curly, mate. I'm just going to do an unboxing when I go anyway. So,
All right, buddy.
catch you all later.
Also, Bear, I have a topic for today. It was on there. I don't know what Archie was reading. It says best weekend watches.
Archie was basically. Oh, Archie, I fucking love you.
Thank you.
He probably was winging it. He
You are
probably didn't
one
even
in a
read it.
million. I wouldn't change you for anything, man. I'm serious.
That's okay. Look,
What do you
guys,
think,
no-
Archie? Is that cute or what?
for a Salita-based watch, shit, that's expensive. $3,000.
Yeah, but that's prestigious. It's Houdinki.
It's crazy, Bear.
Well, that's okay. You'll pay me. I'll add a few more bucks, and there you go. Done.
CB, $10. Tim Collage Escapades. Escapades. The Tim Collage College Escapee. Sound
Calm down,
always
Archie.
super
Calm
fun.
down. Start
Lots
from
of
beginning, please.
expectations.
Archie,
But they
Archie, calm
Yes,
down
sir.
and start from beginning. Team,
Tim College Escapades. Sound always super fun. Lots of expectation, but do they really turn out well? For what I can recall, they are always ending up in a disaster.
yeah, well, it is what it is. I mean, people like to party, and they'll party, and that's it. He'll.
Thank you, CB.
Oh, CB, thank God for you, man. Honestly.
So Archie,
We
why'd you
got
crumble
10.
this morning? Why'd you crumble this morning on the narc wrench? You basically got bullied into giving it to him.
What happened?
Yeah, so narc basically kept badgering him to give him the wrench, and then Archie was like flustered and
Where?
dodged.
He had a wrench always, didn't he?
He didn't have a wrench. No, narc was complaining that like people were impersonating him in the chat, and he didn't want anybody to talk about his like personal training programs without his consent. So he bullied Archie into giving him a fucking wrench. And Archie, typical Archie without Bear, crumbled. Archie's like, I gotta talk to Bear, and then narc is like, no, you don't. And then Archie crumbled. So Pontiff, why are you fucking soft cock, man? Like you're on full screen. Why are you soft cock?
I'm not going through the best at the moment. Okay, things aren't good.
Hey, Tanzil, you know what the best part about it was?
What was the best part?
The whole thing was based around fucking OC being the mastermind about sending people over here to steal the leads. And then an hour later, you got them doing watch talk with you.
Yeah, we're doing watch talk on the channel. Like, I got OC to log on, something the Pontiff just couldn't do. And, we were watch talking for about an hour. And Narc was fucking
He
furious.
wants you in the lead crew.
In the leads. No, I had a very frank conversation with him afterwards, saying, "Look, like you're backing up the wrong
comment
tree."
from Trapper about Tim, right?
Trapper, here we go. Yeah, Tim just can't figure out why Nico hates him. He's weird, right? Tim is the weirdest fakewit I know.
So basically, on his live stream, he goes like, "I don't understand, why Nico hates me." Fuck, man. I think the only personality in YouTube world that doesn't hate fucking this weird freak is Oishin. I think they all fucking hate him. I know that TPG hates him. I know that Nico fucking despises him. I know that Paul Thorpe cannot stand this fucking guy. I know that Roman Sharf thinks that this is a fucking weird fuck. They're all gonna be nice and polite when they meet him. They're not gonna make asses of themselves if he's holding camera, but they cannot fucking stand him. They don't want to be near him, or around him, or have anything to do with him. So are they all weird, or is he weird? That's the question. I don't know.
No, you know what the best part was tonight? When they posted Roman's IG little short with Nico in the penthouse, and he started screaming, "I should be there, but I'm fighting the cartel." He forgets that when he was working for Archie, he had access to all these people, and he fucked it all up, and now he's stuck with the lush.
It's I don't know what to tell you.
Strange bird, man.
Yeah.
Strange.
The strange part is that I always get confused. How is he getting so much support? But then I turn around, I look at America, and I see their president, and I go, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
He's propped up by Canali. O'Sheen is.
Super chat, Archie. Super chat.
Tanzeel, $5. Let me know if you need me to make a clone of your account to troll the peanut gallery to get you a wrench. Email me at archieluxury72@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's funny, Tanzeel. That's funny.
Fuck, man, that's hilarious.
Timepiece Esquire, $5. None of those guys pay Tim's bills. His supporters do. And we love him. # support Tim wrong.
So,
okay, fair enough.
yeah.
And that's why I say I get confused. Why would people support him so much? I seen a great comment on one of his videos. The guy who is new in his world says, "Hey, I have a good advice. You should, when you compare the watches, the high horology watches," I guess he was doing comparison of some pieces, "you should also compare their movements." And I'm thinking, yeah, good luck with that. Because the only fucking thing you're going to get from Tim, right? This is pretty, and this is more pretty, and this is blue, and this is even bluer. And it's not much different, to be very honest with you. His ability to talk about the watches is on the level of Pantera Mike. And I'm not putting Mike down. At least Mike honestly says that he's learning. But he has a better ability to bullshit and to promote and sell himself as an expert, while in reality, he learned about the watches a fucking couple of hours ago. That's the part that people don't get, the new ones that are jumping in. But I'd like to hear from Los Angeles lawyer. What do you like about him? What is it that actually appeals to you? Do you vicariously get drunk and use cocaine looking at him? Like, what's the idea? What is the pleasure that he gives you? Please.
Guys, I got to hop, guys. It was a pleasure to be on. But
what the fuck did you come for 30 seconds?
15 minutes. I have 8:30. I got a schedule there. I got to go put my lights on. You know how long it takes to turn those lights on?
What lights? What are you fucking talking about?
Oh, it's a joke. Inside joke.
Sunday fun day. He's got to prepare a show.
The lights. I don't care. He don't.
You know how Archie prepares his show?
He doesn't.
He rolls out of bed and shows up. Yeah.
Well, Arch is a special man. I can't be as special as Arch. He's got a talent that you can't work on. You have to be born with it. But I just want to say before I go, if you're going to follow the ideology, then I think you agree that you have to agree in equality of outcomes. So being that Timepiece Esquire maxed out other people's channels with super chats, he should, equal opportunity, max out Arch as well, right? Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Equality of outcome, if that's
Yeah.
what you believe in,
Thank
He
you
actually-
very much, JJ. Thank
he
you
actually-
very much.
I'm
Congrats
surprised-
on the win, man. Congrats on the win.
I'm
Thank you.
surprised he
Later,
never
guys.
he never tries to jump on the panel. He actually tried to jump on Green Room's panel one time. That's the only time I've ever seen him jump on. I've never seen him jump on panels before.
Supercharged, boss.
Swinging Kangaroo, $2. I got to get ready. There might be another theory. Thank you, Swinging Kangaroo. Michael S., $5. Wright doesn't know what he's talking about. Didn't even know about a Valju 7750. Thank you, Michael. And we got Irix Guy. Irix Guy, you're watching from the scenes. What's your take on this, Irix Guy?
Interesting. The take on which piece?
What's your take on the channel battles there? Archie's sinking. The new and comers are taken over. What do you think there, Irix Guy?
They can never trump the greatest, and you always will be. You'll be the OG.
Look, it's a tough gig. I got to be honest with you. Entertainment business is a tough gig. I mean, I'm just a 50-year-old guy. Maybe I'm not young and peppy enough. Bear, what do you think?
No, it's not that. I think you're not. Well, maybe partially that, partially you're not party animal. You're not clown. I mean, you had your shtick. Just who gives a fuck, Archie? Just
Stay
fucking
doing
run
what
the
you
shtick.
do. Do what you do, and that's it.
Exactly.
That's-
Exactly. Fuck me, Dad. I'm gonna, at least, to be very honest with you, this guy, this lawyer from LA, at least he gives you some super chats. Your own fucking supporters hardly give you any. So to be very honest with you, thank you very much.
Yeah. Look, I got to be honest with you, Bear. We still had a reasonably good day. Look. Let's look at this, Bear. 300.
Archie,
Yes,
no,
sir.
let's not lie to
Okay.
each other. We had a shit day. Okay.
Okay, it's fucked. Okay, Bear. We're sinking fast, Bear.
It's okay, but it was a good live stream. We had a good chat. We had talked to watches. We had a nice young gentleman that joined us, which I like very much. It was a good chat. It was a good live stream, but was it successful financially? Come on.
G.I. Marco Confretti. $28, Bear.
John Marco, Canadians are returning in power. Canadians
Arch,
returning in power.
long-time viewer, regarding the burglary, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What are your thoughts on the Lange 1815 up-down? As I don't have a dress watch in the collection. Amazing piece.
Archie, while I give this gentleman his well-earned song, can you please Google and find that watch so we can give the value for the money, sir? The value for the money.
Stand the song.
Oh my God. Somebody's got a
Thank you
super
so
chat to
much.
ban that song.
Agreed.
There we go. Beautiful
To ban
watch.
that song, the super chat has to be minimum $200. Minimum. I worked hard
Philippe will
on
pay
that
that.
song.
Patrick Philippe will pay that all day long.
Here we go. We've got CB, $10. Timepiece Esquire is happy to throw a couple of bucks to insult Archie. The funny part is that his insults just make Archie supporters closer and loyal. Thank you, CB. And we've got timepiece.
This CB, Archie, you should fucking build him a little monument in your office, to be very honest with you.
Yes.
A little monument in your office.
Timepiece Esquire, $2. You're welcome, Bear. I like Archie, but love Tim.
You didn't answer to me why. Why do you love Tim? I know that when I liked him because he made me laugh as a clown. I always said that. I said that when we were close, when we were friends. I always consider him a great comedy break on Archie Luxury. I always thought that his best performance were the bunny ears. Is this what you like? Tell me the truth. I would like to know, Timepiece Esquire.
And getting back to this Lange here, it is so beautiful. Nice size. Just superb. Absolutely superb.
Fuck, Archie, I'm getting worried. Somebody's going to do $200. Listen, $300 minimum super chat.
Oh, now you're being a bit like Tim.
No, fuck that. I like that song. That song is important to me. I don't want to lose that song.
David N, $10. Ice cream arch. Ice cream.
Archie, so you like that, Lange?
It's beautiful. How could you
what
not
you like
love
about
that,
it?
Lange? Look at
Is
that.
that's 1815, right? Up down. That's the
1815
one
up
that.
down. Yeah.
Thank you, David.
Absolutely beautiful piece.
I agree. Do you think it's how much this discount? How would you buy this watch? What would be your way to buy this watch?
Cool. Bear, it's nearly 50,000 Australian. I think you'd want to buy this pre-owned. I think you'd want to buy it pre-owned for about 30 grand, but Australian, 30,000 Australian. But hey, these watches are getting popular. Tanzil, $5. How much is the fundraiser to send Curly to Miami to tell all the watch dealers about his love for Grand Seiko's famous Sirocco polishing?
I would donate serious money for Curly to go there and troll everyone. I'm not fucking joking, but I would want it Gonzo streamed. I'm actually fucking serious. I bet you there'll be tons of people who would want to see that. That would be like sending a fucking Howard Stern to fucking political convention when he was young. It would be fantastic. Super chat from Timepiece Esquire.
Timepiece Esquire, $5. The super chat doesn't allow for enough characters for me to let you know why or the reasons I liked him.
So just write it without the super chat in the actual chat, and I'll bring it up. I will bring it up. I'm actually asking you a serious question. I'm not trolling, because in all honesty, the only thing I like about him when he was here was that he was a clown. So I would love to know, what else do you see in him besides a clown?
CB, $5. Lange has the famous low-hanging old man balls.
Ooh,
nasty.
It's
a beautiful watch.
That's a nice watch. I can't.
Rose gold or white gold, Bear? Which one would you go for?
White.
White gold.
White metal on that watch for sure. What's the opinion of the man who knows high horology? Tanzil.
And yes.
No, I'd go white gold for sure. I think the white looks much better than the rose.
It's beautiful piece.
Kind of reminds me of that. What is it? IWC Portugueser.
You know what? There is a touch of that for sure. That style of the watch. You know what? I see it as well. Well, they're German Swiss, right? That's their style. IWC is a German Swiss.
You know, Archie, you got
pronounce properly the full name of IWC. Archibald.
International Watch Company.
But there is something else you have to say there.
Schaffenhausen.
Correct.
Yes, Curly.
You got the greatest weapon known to mankind to battle the other channel. But the problem is lately it's like pulling teeth, and that's your watch knowledge.
Oh, I thought that was knock with a wrench. Like,
actually, it's a little more than watch knowledge. It's also charisma.
Exactly. Both.
But Curly, I have to be honest with you. I gotta tell you something. Just between you and I, let's turn off the microphone so the others cannot hear us. Can you turn off yours and I'll turn off mine?
I got it.
Okay, so nobody can hear us now. Can anybody hear us?
No, we were in private mode. I hit the button.
Excellent. Private mode. Okay. I have to tell you, I'm a little bit depressed. Do you know why?
Tell me, Bear.
Well, I feel depressed because I have been making too many mistakes. And also,
yeah. Ragnar pointed those out. Ragnar.
Yeah, and I've been overshadowed by cousin Angelic, you and Mark. I've been overshadowed.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very depressed, and I don't know what to do about it. Can you help me?
Sometimes you just got to hang it up, Bear. This overshadowing thing. That big watch collection that you got. I mean, I could get the same thing. I just got to put in an order with AliExpress, and
yeah. Should I buy?
Here we go. CB $5. I can't see the low balls in the Lange chrono. I am sorry. No problem. Beautiful watch there. Beautiful watch. And a great panel today. We got some great people here. We got Irix Guy. He's come to lend his support. Curly. Look, Bear, we try our best, okay? That's all I can say. We try our best. We just concentrate. That's it.
Yeah. I'm just depressed, Dutch. I'm very just
Narc said this. Narc said that this
I'm
morning.
Very unhinged. I'm very unhinged too.
And
you've surrounded yourself with depressed, unhinged, dysfunctional, insecure people. And
the rebels.
Then you wonder why things are going off the rails. Huh. When's the next live watch review, Arch? You have so many people in this community that have watch collections. When are you going to do the next live punter watch review?
I've got the James one coming up. I'm just trying to tee it up with James. The James showcase watches. I might actually do it on my channel, and then we'll come and do it then, Bear. It'll give us a bit of enthusiasm. It's CB $2 unsee. Thank you so much there. Irix Guy, I'd like to have a chat to you after the show there, man. Irix Guy? Irix Guy, I can't hear you. You're muted.
Yeah, you're unmuted.
He's on mute, Irix.
Unmute. There we go. Yeah,
Irix Guy, can you just flick me your phone numbers? I'll give you a ring after the show. Is that okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Just email me at ARCHIELUXURY72@gmail. I'll give you a ring. I want to have it just say hello to you in private, if that's okay. Is that okay?
Sounds good to me.
Is that Tudor chrono that you got, RX Guy? Is that bigger than a Daytona?
It's definitely bigger than the Daytona.
It's thicker as well.
I like it. I like the way that looks.
It looks good. I mean, honestly, compared to the sub, it's obviously
it's bigger. Yeah,
is more significant, but it's it's wearable. I didn't like the Black Bay, the original Black Bay. I didn't think it was wearable. But
how's the raccoons doing?
JJ LeCaux, and if you're not familiar with JJ LeCaux, you may not be that familiar with timepieces. But what JJ LeCaux is, it is a manufacturer brand Swiss watch. Now, what manufacturer means is that all of the movement inside of this timepiece and all of their timepieces are handmade in-house. A lot of your big timepiece manufacturers that you're probably familiar with, Omega. Now, Omega started manufacturing their own movements recently, but Tag Heuer.
Tag Heuer.
I really love the Tag Heuer.
I got to tell you, I love Irix Guy's enthusiasm for life. He's a great guy.
He's a good man. He's a good man, no question about it.
Y'all
he is a great guy. It's Bear, the morning show. Do you like the morning show I've been running lately?
Well, Bear hasn't watched the morning show. Like Narc came on the morning show, said he had an intimate conversation with Bear. Bear was depressed, and then Narc, needed a wrench to battle the other channels.
Okay, tell me, Bear, should I give him the wrench or take the wrench away from Narc? Yes or no?
Though you're not talking keys, right? You're just talking wrench?
Wrench, yeah. Wrench is okay.
Yeah. I honestly see no problem with that.
Yeah.
Narc deserves the wrench. Narc
He puts a lot of
Mark
effort
is,
in. He's done a lot of good stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
he embarrassed me in front of Nico, which I must admit, Curly, that could give me the fucking shits. I'm trying to.
And you know what, hey Archie, I didn't say a fucking word about it, and that might be my fault. But then the second time, when we did that through Mr. Smelly, I lost my shit. I will admit it. But
Yeah. No,
it's a
you
rough-
fucking.
I'll
be honest
he's a hard
with you.
person. He's a hard person. I love him to death.
I mean,
But you know what?
sometimes
in the
you
real
don't
world,
make me.
he would have been gone. In the real world, no matter what his value would be to me, it's the toughness of trying to deal with him and the stress level he brings you to. It's not worth it because you can't think with a clear head. You can't work with a clear head when you got a fucking maniac like that.
Let's be honest there. It's a hard gig. YouTube is fucking tough. You're on top 1 minute, then you're fucking sinking the next. I need a bit of support to get some good support in, and making me look like an idiot doesn't fucking help. I mean, I do.
Well, that's his shtick, Archie. Unfortunately, that's his shtick. The higher you are on the pecking
There is
order-
absolutely no worry about Nico. Nico loves you.
Yeah.
For who you are. Nico is not affected by that in any negative way.
Right.
With Mr. Smelly was a little bit stupid.
Yeah.
Mr. Smelly, that when host, in this case Curly, is actually interviewing, it was a good question. It was a fucking good question. I even remember Curly was very much asking the right question. He wanted to know, what's the secret? How do you bring female participants on a panel? And as a question, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
So
You
I
gotta
actually wanted to hear the answer.
You have
And
to
this
see.
fucking guy shows up and starts lowering his voice, his tone, his sound, which created a complete fucking disaster.
He
To
has
me,
some.
you don't affect when host is interviewing someone, you let host do his job. When Narc interviews someone, nobody interrupts. You fucking say one word to interrupt him, he loses it. But when Curly interviews, he can fuck around with him. That's just don't have a double standards. That's all. Don't be fucking.
Yeah, couldn't say it better, Bear. But you got to see the beautiful women he gets on his panel, and they're willing to go on in other.
Oh, I know. I like Mr. Smelly. Mr. Smelly does some things right. Super chat from the legend.
CB $5. Are we going to have a merger between AC3 and IREX? Archie, did you catch his worried face when you told him you will call him?
That's like when Palway asked for your number.
Yeah, no, that's very cool. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Archie, if you're able to get Erica or one of the other women that appears on Mr. Smelly's a couple of days.
Well, she was here once, I believe.
I know.
What a absolute beauty and class.
And she's smart. She's got thick skin. She knows how to return fire.
Yeah.
And she's got a lot of charisma, and she's interested in watches.
Yeah.
See, what we were trying to do is we were trying to get I thought it was the concept was good, but the one person was never ever going to do it was getting Voulez-Vous and Blondie to do a little like a woman's corner thing, but a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand that Blondie comes around especially on a dungeon because she's trolling. She's trolling. That's what she does.
Yeah, on the dungeon she's trolling, and on Team Right she's hunting.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah.
She enjoys hunting and trolling.
But she brings in big money, big money for rabbit ears, big money.
Yep.
And he knows how to use her too. He knows how to work it. Even if you had to pay a woman a little bit, Archie, it wouldn't be a bad idea. 2-3 times a week. Find a charismatic woman to
Yeah. Look, it's something we can certainly look at there.
Did
At
you
the
see
moment,
OC jumped on Archie Luxury this morning?
That's okay. Hey, listen, you had the right guy on the panel to do it with. So I'm sure that Tanzil can.
Tanzil just talk watches.
Yeah, it's okay.
I really wanted to talk with him last night. I wanted to charm him. I was ready to love him and give him a hug and a kiss.
Look, if he wants to come on and do watch talk, that's fine, as long as he doesn't have any. It seems that either Tim or I got under somebody's skin because I'm blocked on their channel again because I was trying to send a super chat because I wanted to interview his brother. His brother was on his channel today. And I
think Archie was oblivious to the fact that OC was on his channel this morning.
Oh yeah, he has no idea.
Well, hey Tanzio, that's up to your judgment. If you could, I think you could pretty much. I don't think Cole C's going to get into your head.
No, it was a good conversation. I had a good time.
John Marco Confrotti, $7. If not a Lange 1815 up down, what would you recommend? Look, I would say the other watch which fits that mold would be the Patek 6119. I think the 5196 is
Bring
probably...
it up, Archie. Bring it up.
Yep, bring it up there. Okay, let's do that. I think bring this baby up here. So let's just call it up here. So the Patek, I got to be honest with you there. I think it's outduced. Okay, the Patek 6119. That's beautiful.
Hey, Ducky, if you want to jump on the panel, buddy. We would love to have you on, and we'd love to have your next unboxing.
Oh, look at that! It calls up my picture of my 5196 I used to have, Bear. Look at that! Fuck! Look at that! Yeah, I know.
That's a pretty watch.
Yeah,
honestly, John Marco. Listen. All kidding aside, you want a beautiful dress watch? Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around. Just go Patek. Okay? You are looking to spend big money in a dress watch? Lange is not the way to go.
What about the VC Traditional, Archie?
Fantastic watch there. Fantastic watch. The VC Vacheron.
Also better choice than Lange.
I don't know, Bear. I think the Lange is beautiful. The Lange is beautiful.
No question about it. But listen.
38. I love that one there. 38 with the dial, the layered dial. Beautiful.
I like my JJ Lecoq Master Control.
JJ Lecoq. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Look, Archie, you got a Geneva Seal movement, Geneva Seal case, finishing.
I'm wearing JJ Lecoq tonight, Irish guy.
Is that a Polaris? What is? Wait.
Oh, hang on. Fuck.
No, it's not a Polaris.
Yeah,
I was wearing this earlier, but then I changed it.
Oh, is that the Navy SEALs?
Yes,
sir.
Navy SEALs. That's the one.
That's a good one. How's the crown on that piece?
What is that watch, Barrett? What is that?
Limited edition diver, Navy SEALs edition master compressor. This is titanium bracelet with each link being wrapped with a rubber. And quite simple watch, beautiful movement, robust, cool. JJ Lecoq, Bear style. No fucking reversal for Bear. This is JJ Lecoq for Bear.
Oh, so that's the same people that make the reversal then, JLC?
Yes, sir. Correct.
That's a hefty watch, Bear.
But this is a male version. This is what they make for real man.
Right. Not country club sissies.
Yeah. You got it. Playboy Hafner, $5. Thank you, Playboy Hafner. Super chat.
Had to hop off the stream. Thanks for having me on, fellas. Great to talk to the guys. I've been watching for years. You're welcome anytime, please.
Anytime, my friend. Anytime.
Again there.
Yeah,
please
nice to meet you. And Thank you
What a
again for your
nice
service.
young man. What a nice, wonderful guy. Like, honestly, you can tell this guy has got it right, man. He's got it right.
He does. He
AC3,
does.
you've been quiet about the whole OC joining your stream this morning. So, you know, I told him that you had already given him the green light to join any time and talk watches.
Oh, no. He didn't give him green light. He begged him. He was talking about it with plastic, I think, for fucking 15 minutes, how much he loves him, how much he needs him, how much he should come on. Fuck, there you go. Your wish came true.
So what are your thoughts, AC3? You haven't commented. He was on the stream for about an hour with me this morning.
Hey, you're welcome to have anyone on you want to talk to. I've got no qualms whatsoever.
This is not a dungeon. This is the flagship channel.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look, I tell you one thing. Tan can hold his own with the hardest of them all. Okay, there's no
You got a
problems
good
with
gentleman's agreement with OC, right? You guys struck a good gentleman's agreement. No,
What would that agreement be? I'm curious. Can you
no
tell
promoting,
me? I'm not privy
no
to that.
promoting, no promoting channels, and don't use the excuse that somebody asked you what Tim Wright's doing to promote his channel. So if he wants to come on and do watch talk and stuff, right, Arch? I
Well, that's
mean,
exactly what it was. He basically said, look, I don't want to get into any drama conversation. He's like, I just want to talk some watches. I said, yeah, let's just talk watches. I closed the panel. I said, look, I'm not going to add anybody because, you know, obviously that could take a turn for the worse sometimes. So, yeah, we just spent an hour. We talked, you know, a bunch of different pieces, the Yacht Master. We talked about paddocks and all that jazz. And I talked to him for about a half an hour after the show. And no, it was good. I think, yeah, like I think it was good. I think the punchers liked it. I think Narc was blowing up in the chat. He wasn't too pleased. He was fighting a bunch of trolls. But aside from that, I think it went pretty well this morning.
Did you make any money?
I don't remember. There was people super chatting in the morning.
This was loaded question, by the way.
I don't remember. I don't think so, but I don't remember.
You did not.
No problems at all there. That's the way the cookie crumbles, Bear. Give me some topics, Bear. I want some topics. What's a topic for tomorrow's stream? I'll get the show booked now, Bear. What's a good topic? Give me a topic, Bear.
Why would I give you a topic? Why are you asking me?
how about a little behind the scenes, Archie behind the scenes on how he gets sponsors? How's that? Do a little segment on that. What work do you do to get sponsors? Let's see you on the phone with Wolven, with with BQ Watches, Spencer. Maybe do
Super
a face
chat
call with
from
him.
CB, the man I love and respect.
Super chat from CB, $5. OC does not give a shit to talk watches with you, Tan. He is promoting his channel.
See, this is the thing that I try in the past to explain to the dungeon. But unfortunately, I was overruled by Sirocco and Dodger and everyone is and Plastic. Everyone is welcome.
Old dungeon. The old dungeon.
You know, you could actually come to the dungeon, shit on me, shit on Archie.
Exactly.
You could come to the dungeon in the chat and shit on me and shit on Archie. Soon now, they're going to start coming to AC3 premium channel, shit on me and shit on Archie. But that's okay. That's okay.
I always ask this question.
They always do that when I'm not around.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I always ask one question. If it brings value, then you could eat the shit sandwich and have him on. Is there a value to bringing him on to Archie? What value is it to Archie?
Good question.
I mean, he's the one who wanted him on. He's the one who wanted him on. Yeah, he's the one who wanted him on.
No. Hey, Tanzil, not. It's nothing derogatory. I just ask.
Actually, I don't see it as a derogatory. If there is a value, absolutely. What is the value?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's the one who wanted him on, so he's the one who's got to answer that question.
Look, I'm whoever's there. If you want to talk to him, it's up to you. I don't want to dictate terms for when I'm not there.
Well, you know what? That would be kind of like, to be honest with you, that's a bit naive. When you're not there, when you're there, you gotta make some kind of understand. You have to understand it's your channel. I mean,
sure.
Curly's asking a very valid question. You should be doing things that are.
Who's your OC? Who's your OC? Archie? Just seriously, who's your OC?
I thought my bear is OC. My
Okay,
bear
let's
is
talk.
the-
Let's talk strategy here. Who's your OC?
Yes. My bear.
Is he allowed on Tim Wright's channel?
He can do whatever he wants.
No, am I allowed by them? By them?
Yeah.
Would they let me on their channel?
No idea. No, they won't. They won't. They won't.
Okay.
They won't. They won't.
Now, mind you, with all due, I have to be honest.
If Bear went over there with a fucking flag, a white flag, and he was waving it, Tim, I come in peace. I come in peace, Tim. I just want to talk watches with you. Would they allow him?
I don't think they would now.
Okay.
No.
What value would having Bear on their channel? What value does he bring to them? Does he bring a value?
Oh, they just want to give him a hard time.
Exactly. Like they're doing without bringing him on his channel.
Mm. Yeah. GB, $2. You need to set a foundation of rules.
You know, don't honestly, this is not even, nobody's angry or this is not a criticism.
Yeah.
We're just talking. We're trying to understand.
Strategy. This is what they do.
Like
they talk strategy.
Even this long-standing plastic philosophy, everyone is welcome. Question has to be why? Why? If plastic believes that if OC keeps coming to Archie luxury channels, and then he becomes so friendly with Archie, and he's going to leave Tim and become part of Archieverse and help Archie, you have to be the dumbest fuck in the history of dumb fucks. You really have to be stupid.
He's not interested in helping us whatsoever.
No, he lives vicariously through Tim. He's not going to live vicariously through you because he's already you. He's a middle-aged watch enthusiast.
He was invited to be part of Archieverse when Tim Wright was here. And I asked him numerous times to come and join Archie Luxury Livestream because I did enjoy talking with him aesthetic about the watches. And he would come to the chat and politely decline.
Strider, is that you?
Yeah, g'day guys.
All right.
Oops.
So in all honesty, I don't understand that logic. I don't understand why do you after everything, for example, after everything that happened, why would anyone want Air King ban in Archieverse? People say Bear gives him hard time. I give Air King ban a hard time, for example, when he was already fully aligned with Tim Wright, and fully aligned with Tim Wright to a point that's he's his biggest fan. Can you really be in that position and be helpful to Archie? I mean, just, you know what? I'm just trying to understand what I don't see. What do others see that I don't?
Yep,
Super chat
I know.
from GB.
Here we go. Super chat from GB, $2. Maybe Tim and OC are in the closet together.
Well, I mean, you know, like people like Air King Ben and like Dirk Diggler, they don't care about that.
No, I can't listen. I can't compare Air King Ben and Dirk Diggler, regardless of anything. Dirk Diggler never actively worked against Archie. Dirk Diggler continuously attempts to be a troll, and he enjoys community with Tim Wright more.
He's harmless.
Because it suits him more. It's more his personality.
Yeah.
But he's never been actively against Archie. I'm sorry.
Well, he's actively against you. He's always saying derogatory shit. I mean, not that it matters because he's just a fucking problem.
Yeah, so I'll address this super chat from CB499. OC comes for a sole reason, and is to promote to Archie supporters. But they are cool to go to them there too. Like, just CB, for the people that know me, and I told this to OC, I said, look, I was here years before. I was here when Tim was a viewer, you know, taking my advice to buy his stepfather a watch. Like, you know, it's naive to think that like I would jump camp. Like, I'll talk watches with anybody, but
you wouldn't, Tanzil, but you're actually not the target. He's not targeting Tanzil. He's targeting Playboy Hafner. He's targeting the new guys in Archieverse, making them feel and understand that this is just a one big happy family and you're welcome. And then get sucked into Tim Wright's side and so on. That's exact tactics, but that's okay. I mean, I see it in my way, only my way.
No, you're right, and he'll never cause IRIX guy to defect. I'll never defect. There's only one fault.
Hey, I'm for sale to the highest bidder.
Stephen K, $2 New Zealand. I think Bear speaks a lot of sense. Thank you so much, Stephen
Very
K.
good man. Thanks, Steve.
Guys, we've hit the 3-hour mark there. JJ's got his show running. I've sent the link across. We'll be back.
JJ
back tomorrow, Bear.
Can you please bring?
I love that, man. Say that
Can
again.
you please bring NATO's last comment on the screen?
Yeah, NATO.
OC is in marketing. This is what he does for a living. Just being there is subliminal advertising.
Nice words. Subliminal. JJ Laco.
JJ Laco.
JJ Laco.
Okay, guys. We will see you tomorrow, and I'll be back streaming in 8.5 hours, Bear. I'll be streaming in 8.5 hours' time. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It's been great panel, great talk, and we will see you
Mikey
tomorrow.
got a haircut, Archie.
See you later.
Wow, look at that.
Mikey, can we see the haircut? Can we see the haircut, Mikey?
I got my